afternoon, race fans. I'm Bianca from the Pits Media. Joining me today is Steve. This is Stu. And why are we here, Stu?
We're here at the Max Motors Wellington Family Speedway. It's the 2021 Capital Pools and Spas New Zealand Stockcar Team Champs. 12 of the best teams in the country going head to head. We've got the best format back. 12 teams means we've got 4 groups of 3. I absolutely love it. So do the fans. It means we get plenty of hard and fast racing all weekend. We're on.
We definitely are. Now, I'll tell you a little bit about what's happening today. The drivers have just had a drivers briefing. We have the Auckland Alley Cats here today. They have been segregated a little bit from us, so it's a bit sad that we can't bring them to you. Now, what was discussed at the drivers meeting, Steve?
Well, it's basically the same old sort of stuff, except the rules are really going to be enforced this weekend. Pole line infringements, etc. You're just going to have to wait and see what happens, I'll tell you, because it's going to explode. It really is.
Absolutely. Now, of course, 2 weeks ago we had the Superstock Team Champs, and we did have a lot of to and fro and chitter-chatter before, during and after the racing about the rules. Now, the rules are very clear-cut, but of course it takes maybe 4 or 5 people to get into one room, and we probably would agree that no one would agree on how the rule can be determined or how to even police that rule. Would that be right, Stu?
Yeah, you could probably say that, and I think it was really good that the likes of Asher Rees, when he was taken off at the Superstock Team Champs, that he just quietly drove on off. And then you had a complete difference. You had Keegan Levine, who wanted to know why he was going to get sent off, and unfortunately wasn't told, which I have my views on that, and Keegan and the officials have their views, and I think me and Keegan actually agreed on that one, to be fair. But well, the good thing is with the referees, and we'll have a chat to them either tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow after incidents happen, because let's be fair, it happens, and drivers don't intend to do these things. They're not out there to cheat. But when you're trying a teams race, when you're caught in the moment, hey, sometimes the old tunnel vision kicks in. We'll have a chat to the referees tomorrow, find out why some penalties are being handed out. It sounds pretty bad preempting that it's going to happen, but we know it does, and it's the nature of the beast. It's part of the game, and it's like saying rugby doesn't have penalties.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. How many times have we sat down and everyone's screaming and wanting to throw their TV off the balcony? And I totally agree with you. The way that Asher actually just drove off the track was a mark of a true champion, in my opinion. He may have wanted to go home and smash up his workshop and what have you, but the way that he conducted himself at the track was top notch. We definitely have to take our hat off to him. And of course, like you say, Keegan, we were like, is he going to go? Is he going to go? What's going to happen? Are we going to have to get the tow truck? But we have, like you say, 12 of the best teams in New Zealand. Only 2 teams making it up from the south this week. So we've got Greymouth and Christchurch. Now, unfortunately, they are facing each other. So one's going to take the other out, unfortunately. So it's only going to be down to the one South Island team, which is it's not a disappointment, but we would have liked to see 2 of them come through. So, Steve, have you managed to take a walk around and talk to any of their drivers yet?
No, I haven't as yet. I haven't actually been here long. I had to make some money for the boss today because the rest of his staff were all up here. Yeah, so I'm getting there.
Well, I tell you what, there's going to be heaps of actions tonight for us to come and get the chance to go and have a chit-chat with them. Very shortly, we're going to go out for the Grand Parade, and I think we're going to follow some of the drivers out in the middle, aren't we, Stu? So I'm really interested in talking to the referees this weekend. Maybe we can get a little, some little replica cars and do a Stockcar track and see how we can determine these rules. And because, of course, we have a massive following, not just in New Zealand, but all the way over in flow racing in America, Canada, South Africa, England. We get messages of support all the time from all over the world. I do want to say a big hello to everyone at the Gisborne track. I believe you guys are streaming it, so big thumbs up to you guys. I hope you enjoy the weekend. We wish the team all the luck, and if you want to send any messages through us, we'll be happy to pass them on when we're doing interviews.
Technical Welding Services Hamilton are specialists in the transit concrete mixer industry. From chassis drop-off to a full working concrete mixing, the team will take care of the job from start to finish. Full engineering services and general sheet metal work can also be undertaken. Need a quote? Call 07 847 2031 or visit our website www.techweld.nz. Technical Welding Services Hamilton, we are the experts.
one of their key sponsors for the Wellington Young Guns. And what a team this is. A couple of changes to our New Zealand Championship winning team from last year. Leading them out, 4W, Keegan Levine, new car this season for Keegs. 5W, Paulie Fairbrother. We'll grab Paulie, we'll have a bit of a yarn to him. Hey Paulie mate, now fun fact for you, you've been in the Young Guns a few times as we get bombed by lollies here, but you've never actually hit the track at a New Zealand Team Champs, mate.
Nah mate, I got splinters in my backside from the last couple of experiences, but pretty excited to get an opportunity this weekend, and yeah, the boys are pretty amped to do a job, so yeah, really excited.
Awesome mate, all that Superstock experience hopefully paying off. Get back on the car and enjoy it. Pump up the crowd. There we go, fans. Make sure you pump up for the defending champions, the Wellington Young Guns. I know Steve and Bianca are hiding around the track somewhere. They'll probably grab a few drivers off as we go through the parade as well. Next out, the Demon Energy, Palmerston North Pumas. Got Daniel Burmish in the 172, Hamish McLeod in the 667, 669, Brendan Ty. We'll grab Brendan. Brendan, mate. Come over for a chat, brother. Back with the P on the car this year, and it's certainly paid off. You're captain in the Pumas, and you made your Mustangs debut a couple of weeks back as well, mate.
Yeah, definitely unexpected. It was more of a decision to go and race with the old man while he's still racing in that, and so yeah, got the privilege obviously to captain this and first meeting in the Super 2 weeks ago. So really good and really happy about it.
Awesome, mate. Take a bit of that experience and hopefully can do the job for the Pumas this weekend.
Yeah, that's the plan. Anything can happen out there, but we'll give it our best shot.
All the best. Get it back on the car and rev up the crowd there. There you go, the Demon Energy, Palmerston North Pumas. Next out, it's the Wanganui Toyota, Wanganui Vulcans, 15V, Callum Sturzaker 16 is Cody Alabaster. Got Trezan, Ryland Annabelle on the 33, Dennis Black in the 82. And Jerry Lakeladder, and we'll grab Jerry. Come on, Jerry. Something missing up here last time you were here was the Mohawk, mate.
Yeah, no, that went a long time ago, mate, unfortunately.
Is it with age?
Yeah, we'll just call it the recession.
So you're the veteran of the team, but someone like Trezan, he's got a few years' experience under his belt now, so you might have to get a few tips of what this modern teams racing is all about.
Yeah, definitely. It's pretty exciting. The club's in a really good place. The team's in a good place. A lot of young guys that are keen, so yeah, we're in a good building position.
Awesome, good to have you back, teams racing. Jerry, get back on there and rev it up for the crowd.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Can I just say hi to my two kids, Jackson and Jacob?
There we go. G'day, Jackson and Jacob. That reminds me of Craig Lowndes. Next out the gate, the Rotorua Rascals. Now, new season, new flag for the Rotorua club, and definitely brought them a lot of luck when it came to the Superstock Team Champs 2 weeks ago. 52, Mike Herbert. Herbie's back after a few years off. 58, we've got Robbie Sisson, 544. .638, Robbie Morris, and the 735 of Keegan Orr. I'm going to run over and catch up with Keegan Orr. Keegs, mate, come on. I was going to jump on with you, but you didn't leave me much room on there, brother.
Yeah, the big boys want to take the whole car, eh?
That's it. Right, you've won this title before with Auckland, and you've been part of this Rotorua team for a couple of years now, mate. You bring a lot of experience, and got a few young guys out there to coach up.
Hey, yeah, we're really looking forward to it. We've got a couple guys that are learning, got a couple of old heads in there, so hopefully the combination will be good and we'll be able to do it.
How good is it to have someone like Mike Herbert back in the team in the 52 car?
Oh, it's wicked, man, because you know he'll do anything for the team. He'll wait at the end of the straight if he has to.
That's the one now. New flag. Brought the Rebels a bit of luck. Hopefully it goes your way this weekend, eh? Sonia will be proud if the double's done.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for, eh? We're really going to give it a go.
Awesome, mate. Get back on there. There, give it up for the Rotorua Rascals. Well, let's talk to John Booker, manager of the Stratford Stormers. Now, it's a bit different this year, Books. You don't come into this event with a whole lot of pressure of being defending champions. I bet the boys are probably loving that.
Yeah, they probably are a bit, but the calibre of cars out there, mate, it's unbelievable. You know, the workmanship that's been put into those cars, it can be anybody's game, eh? You don't know until you get across that line, eh?
All right. So, right, you got 3 Superstock teams races in there too, so bringing a fair bit of experience back.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, let's see what it brings out, eh? I'm not counting my chickens until after they hatch, mate.
That's the one. Get back in with the team, and got a debutant there in Kyle Wilson, the 91 as well. Kurt Vickery returning from last year's team, and obviously, as we said, Tyler Walker, the 33, he made a Superstock debut for the Canterbury Glen Eagles this season, and Mark Duffy in the 32, Bevan Phillips in the 72 making their debut for the Stratford Scrappers.
So we're here with Robbie Morris from the Rotorua Rascals. Welcome to Wellington, firstly, Robbie.
It's good. First time here, so yeah.
Not first time in the team, though?
Nah, I've been in the team for a few years now, yeah.
Do you think you can take it away today? Tomorrow?
I'm hoping we are. That's the goal, yeah.
You have such a good chance. You guys have got an awesome team. Sometimes it just comes down to luck of the draw. I mean, it's a pretty tough one, though, because all of these teams are pretty rated pretty highly.
Yeah, there's always luck in teams. Yeah. There's good teams, but I hope we bring it home.
Me too. Hey, go join your team. Good luck. Cheers.
All right, next one, eh?
So we just missed the Gisborne Gladiators that head out on track. Got 43, Quentin Hammond making his debut this weekend. It's good to see Bruce Harding back in the team, the 8G, the flat chassis now. I believe he's up to near on 130 teams races. Michael Smith, the 15G car, online from the Bay this weekend. Jason Lovell in the 67 car, and Nigel Hazelton, the 54 car, coming in from Kiki. Right after that, we've got the Miani Maulers. Regan Penry joins the team this year, the 5B car. He missed out last season's team chance, but he's back into it. Then we've got 16B, Brett Loveridge, 24s, Daniel Melling, 41, Cameron Swift, and Pumba in the 96. He's going to take off. Come here, Pumba. Right, the Maulers have tasted a bit of its success on this track this season with already taking out the little bit of a tri-series we had earlier in the season. Using that one in the old coach's room to pump the team up.
Oh, just because we won an event here doesn't mean that we're just going to be an easy defeat for us. There's quite a bit of a few good teams here, so we'll see how we go.
But it would surely boost the morale a little bit, surely.
Oh yeah, all the boys are pumped, obviously, because you know we're going to go wreck some gear, but yeah, we'll just see how we go.
That's the one. Get back into it, and good luck for the weekend, mate. We'll throw back to Bianca.
Hey guys, so I'm here with Jason, who's driving the 67G car. Now, Jason, your entire track is at the pits watching you right now. Have you got anything you want to say?
Oh, just thanking everyone for their support and that. We had to borrow a lot of drivers just to get here, so yeah, no, we're here and we're excited, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
So who are you up against first today?
So we've got Wanganui up first. Yeah.
You look nervous. Don't be nervous, mate. You got this.
Yeah, we're always nervous, but you know, it's all good.
Well, I tell you what, go join your team. Good luck, and we might catch you at the end of the night. Awesome. Cheers.
Right, we'll just run through the Greymouth Grizzlies team. I'm sure Bianca will grab one on the way through. 11 GM, Tony Stanton. 46, Daniel Martin. 74, Dave Houston Jr. 91, Sean Martin. And 417, Kurt Browning. And then we've got the Bay Park Bulldogs. It took a little bit to get this team together, but here they are this weekend. 18 is Joe Carter. We got 26, Bryce Carter. 49, Aidan McPherson. 98, Johnny Morley. And 993 is Kane Dittmer. And we'll grab Kane. Jump down for a sec, Kane. We'll have a bit of a chat, mate. Firstly, this car started off as a tank. You've got a bit of change to the front end there, mate.
Yeah. Fucking our Kiki teams, we bent it pretty bad, so we changed the front on it and
slapped a spank front on it to make it go a little bit better and lengthen the wheelbase.
Now we should touch on that key teams. You guys took out the King Country Team Champs this year. That'll be one to boost the morale of the camp.
Yeah, it's definitely a confidence booster. Going into it, we were pretty didn't have much hope, but after that, we're definitely real excited.
How are you finding the change to the mount this season, registering up there after the move from Palmy?
Yeah, it's been real good, Like, they've really looked after me all season and helped me out real well and put me in the team. So yeah, I'm living the dream and team racing.
Sweet, love it. Yeah, it is. The Canterbury Crushers are out. We'll grab Harley Rob while he's here with us because, mate, we love Harley Rob, eh?
Yeah, that's what they reckon, so...
Are you going to keep the tongue in your mouth this weekend, brother?
Oh, we'll try, but the tongue will be open in the club rooms after when we're thirsty.
Mate, how good is it having Huggies back in the team, the 317? You guys go a wee way back in the old Crushers and double trouble, mate.
Yeah, no, we've done a few teams races together. We had to ring him up and get him in a borrowed car. Hopefully he still can perform. We'll soon find out, I guess.
Right, get into it, brother.
Hey guys, so I'm here with Daniel. He drives a 46 car all the way from Greymouth. Welcome to Wellington. Of course, this is your rookie year in the team's Daniel.
Yeah, it's going to be quite interesting. I've done a couple of teams races back home, but yeah, it's first real big meeting for me actually.
And of course, you're up against your neighbours tonight.
Yeah, it's a wee bit unfortunate, but it is what it is, eh? So yeah, give it our best. Hope we get through.
Look, your cars are looking wonderful. The team is halfway around the track now, so we're going to let you go catch up with them. We might come and grab you tonight for another interview. Good luck, Daniel. Awesome. Cheers.
Right, as the Waikato Raiders roll out, we've got the 24H Brad Philpott. Brad, mate, I'm so used to seeing you in the old flatty. You've had this a couple of seasons now. How's that going for you? Because you're picking up a few flags.
Yeah, mate. I fluked the Waikato Champs this year. And the car's going good. Don't take in count the little mishap at the Super Stocks in Rotorua. But the car's going good, mate, and I'm looking forward to tonight.
You absolutely just love this teams racing business, don't you? It's what you live for.
To be honest, mate, I teams race every day of the year and give up single racing. That's all I love. Let's hit something, eh?
Is that why at New Zealand Champs, I think you finished up like 4th in the first heat and then you ended up on the pole line when you even just in qualifying?
Yeah, something like that, mate. I tried my best, but I got a bit bored and turned right.
That's it. Looks like Big Nev's going to take off on you, so you better jump back on. That's your Waikato Raiders team. We'll give a quick run through. 8H Larry Henderson, 24 of course Brad Philpott, 27 Brett Aiken, 88 Justin Hutchby. Hutch is back once again, and the 361 of Clinton Cheatham.
G'day everybody, I'm here with Bryce Jensen, captain of the Wellington Young Guns. Now Bryce, you guys won this meeting last season at Stratford, brought it home from Stratford. Look mate, honestly we need you to do it again.
Oh, that's the plan, yeah. We had an awesome year last year. Teams race was on form all season and we've been going all right this season. With teams racing we're still getting the wins, so yeah, we'll do it again this weekend.
Good on you mate, and how's the prep been going for the team?
Oh, it's been full on. Like I've spent, I don't know, the last 3 weeks now since New Zealand's just prepping my car for this one.
Yeah, it must have been hard for you not living in Wellington anymore, not having the support that you had down here. Does it make things any more difficult for you?
Oh, definitely. Like everyone's been a huge help down here when it was down here, and having that distance does make it hard, but they still jump in and help when they can, so it's been good.
Oh, that's good, mate. And who came up with the design for the cars?
I think we sort of gave them some ideas. It was a sort of like a decision thing, and then Songwriter went with it, and yeah, they look awesome. You can't beat the design really.
No, that definitely works. And you want to thank a few sponsors?
Oh yeah, I've got a list here.
He's got a list. Look at this. He's prepared.
So yeah, definitely all our sponsors. You guys do so much for us, and we wouldn't be here and our cars wouldn't look like they do without you guys. So we've got Renee Huia, Top 10 Holiday Park, Llama Engineering, Fiberglass Specialist, Tintercar, Linked Earthworks, JG Designs, Total Body Supplies, JDP Photography, Robin Smith Spray Painting. Cheers guys, you guys have been a huge help to us.
Well done, Bryce. Hey, thanks, mate. We'll look forward to seeing you on the track, and hopefully I'll catch up with you a bit later on. And after this meeting, mate, we'll get together and have a beer, eh?
Yeah.
All right, my brother.
We'll see you with a trophy tomorrow night.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
So as the Grand Parade comes to an end here for the Capital Pools and Spas New Zealand Stockcar Team Champs, we'll grab a few more of these drivers when we head down into the pits. Obviously racing doesn't kick off till 7 o'clock. We've got a bit of time up our sleeve. A few of the teams are taking the opportunity to grab some photos. The defending champion Wellington Young Guns, they've dispatched from the Linked Earthworks truck, and they're going to join up for the team photo as the Palmerston North Pumas head back into the pit area. They're first up, of course. The Pumas racing first up against the Auckland Alley Cats, who unfortunately couldn't make it out for the parade with all the requirements we're rolling with. But it's awesome that we can have the Auckland team here, no doubt about it for sure. We'll catch up with one of these Gisborne drivers, I think. And I know the man that I'm going to grab. Normally grab Bruce, but we'll grab Quentin Hammond. Come over here, mate. Come over here. Come on, Q. Oh, that got me. I'm getting bombed by your teammates.
Oh, a couple of people will get bombed by them tonight.
Hey, I like the sound of that, right? You had a, let's call it an outstanding debut in your first teams race this year for the Manawatu Steelers, because it was your first teams race. You've only got 3 of them under your belt now, and they're all in Palmy. We might as well count the New Zealand champs as a bit of teams racing for you. I think you got rid of, I think it was 5 cars near on that in the finals, in the qualifying, the final heat. You tipped a couple over and you blocked a couple as well. How did you end up racing for the Gisborne Gladiators this weekend, mate?
They approached me to do it, and I put my hand up and had to wait till Palmy selected their team, and they chose a very experienced team, so I'm out here to get some experience.
Exactly right. That's good to hear, mate. And the Palmy selectors, like you did say, they have picked a very experienced team. You can't complain with that, obviously, but no doubt you'll be wanting to show those selectors that are here that in years to come, let's say, that you want to be in the mix in that chat when they have selection talks.
Oh yeah, I'm here to make a name, and let's see if we can make a team, and I'm just here to have fun, man.
Oh, for sure. Talking about making a name, it's pretty cool to have Dad driving the car in the Grand Parade. He's done many of these team champs in the Superstock class, but it's the first for the family in the stock car class.
Yeah, I'm just stoked as, and it's great to have Dad here. We'll put a lot of hours in the car during the past couple of weeks to get it here, and just can't wait to get into it.
Last one before we wrap up. You come up against the defending champions, the Wellington Young Guns, in the final race of the night tonight. You're taking on your cousin Jaden Ward. Uncle Bruce is probably sitting up in the crowd. Who should he be backing?
Oh, whoever wins, I guess, at the end of the bit. That's what he would say.
That's the one, hey. That's what we want to see. A couple of family rivals going at it.
It's good, hey. We'll see Jaden on the pole line somewhere.
So right. Cheers, Q. All the best, and we'll throw back over to Bianca.
Hey, so I'm with Alan Levine. Sorry, I nearly called you Adam. Now, Alan, of course, you're the very, very proud dad of 2 of these boys who are in the Young Guns team here tonight.
Yeah, both Keegan and Ethan, and it's just great to be here, great to be doing it at home again. And actually, this time round, it's been reminding me of the very first year we defended it back home. Was it 2003 or whatever it was, and all the things we had to do back then. So it's actually quite cool. There's a huge contingent of those that were back then are still doing it now and involved in all of this. It's great.
So what does it take to prep not only 1 but 2 cars? Because that's a full-on job.
I'm going to go with a shitload of hours is the only thing I can come up with. We raced Wanganui last weekend, came away with a little bit of quite a few problems which we were hunting for, and literally from Sunday afternoon through till midnight last night we've pretty much done those hours in the shed. Both Keegan and Ethan were there. Well, Keegan working full time and then coming around letting John lets him run away from work earlier, and Ethan sort of covering hours at work for us, so he's out there most days with me, and we've probably put, I don't know, probably close to 150 hours into both those cars this week.
Well, they are looking absolutely amazing, and of course you had your big reveal on Tuesday night, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was fantastic. And these new colours, these new designs, and everything that we've done, and the facility, I don't think I've ever seen this place looking as sharp as it is, and the cars that we've got here for us as sharp as they are. It's just fantastic.
And of course, we can't talk about the young guns without mentioning Renee Huia. Of course, I tried to find her, but she ran off. So I might be able to grab her for a interview later. But golly, she does a lot for this team, doesn't she?
Oh, look, she's absolutely fantastic. You know, the car that Keegan's driving, you know, we were in a spot of bother there, and Renee's, that's Renee's car, and she's put it up for the kids, you know, for the boys to drive for teams racing. She wants someone to teams race that car. That's what it's for. And just the effort she puts in, we ring her and she goes, whatever you need, you do it. She's just, her and Dan are absolutely amazing.
Well, I tell you what, the team is driving off the track. You're going to go and prepare. Who are you up against first tonight, Alan?
We've got Wanganui first, and then so that's especially for Ethan. You know, he's got some really good mates out of Wanganui, and even myself with Jerry, and the relationship we have with Jerry is like, you know. So now we're going to go mate on mate sort of stuff, and then we've got Gisborne later on in the night. So here's hoping the boys use their brain. We get some points, not too much damage, and then we can come out for the last one and not have such a big night tonight. Might be in bed before midnight if we're lucky.
I don't know about that, but we wish you all the luck for that one, Alan.
Oh no, thank you very much, and to everybody that's here, you guys need to enjoy this. This is absolutely amazing, and this complex and all the work that the committee and all those that are involved have put in. You guys just stand up and take a bow. This place, I have never seen it looking so amazing.
Very, very proud, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I am actually. You know, and even Belinda's flags. The first thing I saw when I drove down there, those flags, and I'm like, what took us so long to put those up? I know Belinda's wanted it for years, and she's finally got her own way. So those flags, yeah, that's my first wow.
Awesome. Well, Alan, we'll let you go. Of course, Wellington being my home track, I do have a little bias, but we're not going to talk about that right now. So let's get it done. We're about, 10, 15 minutes away from the first race?
Oh, yeah. Let the stress and the fun begin.
Let's go. Let's go. Cheers, Alan.
Right, we've got Jaden Ward. Hi.
Hey, mate. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, no, good. It's pretty hot.
It's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah, been about 2 weeks.
Something like that. Right, we better get down to business now. We've caught up. Mate, ringing for the Wellington Young Guns. It's been a bit of controversy about that.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Too right. Got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, it had to be done.
Too right. Hey, you got to be thankful for D-Rob to lend out the car to you and wreck it.
Yeah, Dale's supplied us a very good car. You know, I'm afraid to go scratch it for him. It's bloody well prepared. But yeah, thank you very much to him and Belinda for the opportunity, and I'm sure we'll put it to work just like he would.
How cool is it to be involved with such a team? You've been in some pretty impressive teams, obviously. I think your first stock car team champs with the Rotorua Rascals. Then you went on to race with the Palmerston North Pumas up in Rotorua there. You then ventured on, obviously, to the Superstock class, Manawatu Mustangs, Canterbury Glen Eagles, won a title with them. Here you are with the defending champions, Wellington Young Guns. Is it a little bit more pressure, is a little bit more different to when you had to defend that Superstock title with your own team, coming in to help another team out?
Nah, look, we're with a good bunch of guys, you know. It's fun, it's relaxed, we're chilled out. Much like our Christchurch Glen Eagles were. There's never been pressure. We're just out there to enjoy ourselves, do our best, and, you know, whatever comes after that, if we get any bonuses on top of that, you know, it's awesome.
Too right. And it's going to be cool having your daughter here. I know she travels around a lot with you, New Zealand champs, World 240s, things like that. It's awesome having Mila in the crowd.
Yeah, it's good support having my girl here. You know, she's going to be doing this one day probably. Hopefully not teams racing, because it'll probably kick me out of the seat. So, no, it's awesome having her here. It makes me drive a little bit better, a bit more cautious. You know what it is.
Love it. Hopefully not too cautious tonight. And I mentioned to Quentin, you guys are going to come up against each other in the last race of the night. A little bit of family rivalry there. No doubt we talked about next Christmas at lunch at Wardy's. Now we've got Bruce in the house. Who should Wardy be backing in that one? Is he going to be cheering for you or Quentin?
It's pretty obvious you cheer for, you know, your real blood. So sorry, Quentin, you're going to have to be on the back foot. It's a award show, mate.
Love it. Hey, Jaden, mate, you go and join the team and keep enjoying being here with us in the Wellington Young Guns crew.
Yep, sweet as. I make the most of it.
Awesome. There we go. There's Jaden Wall. We're going to head back into the pits and keep this show rolling and have some fun here at the Max Motors Wellington Family Speedway.
Hi, I'm Brittany Carpenter, driver of 85 GM, based out of Greymouth. I use wholesale tyres, coloured chrome rims on my car. If you're looking for something unique and different on your car, contact Wholesale Tyres to get these coloured rims. Or get a hold of them on Facebook at Wholesale Tyres, or go onto their website, which is www.wholesaletyres.net.nz. See you trackside.
Need coloured chrome rims? Wholesale Tyres. Good rims, better prices, great people.
down pit side, and we're going to have a bit of a rundown of the program, Steve, because we've got 12 awesome races coming up for qualifying tonight before we get into semi-final action tomorrow night, and obviously kicking it off, a juicy one to start the night. Auckland Alley Cats taking on the Palmerston North Pumas, defending, two former champions in the Alley Cats and the Pumas. Mate, I think this is going to be the matchup that decides top of the table here.
I tend to agree with you on that one. What you got to remember is that the Palmerston North Pumas, they're going to be hungry for this. They want to take this thing back home.
Yeah, for sure. They actually, I think they, from memory, I can't remember if it was them or Miani. I'm pretty sure it was them that beat the Young Guns here in that Tri-Series and that race. Yes, it was, though. It was the Pumas that did win that race against the Young Guns. So they've had a couple of wins, obviously in Rotorua, various places. The Auckland team, they finished up second at the King Country Champs this year. They're both running on form coming into this event, Steve.
Oh, for sure. You're right, that is going to be the one to watch to start off with. But what about the second race?
Oh, the second race. I think the first three races, we'll get to them obviously as we go, but yeah, the Rotorua Rascals, Miani Maulers, to be fair, another one that I feel like is going to decide top of the far Group B there. The Rascals, they've won this title in 2014, and the Maulers, they've never picked it up.
Haven't they?
No.
Well, there you go. These guys are going to be hungry for it as well.
Yeah, looking at that Maulers team, because they've gelled together over the last couple of seasons, I really think that they can do the job against the Rascals personally. Obviously, Keegan Orr, to be fair, is probably the key man for that Rascals team. He showed it in those last couple of teams races at the New Zealand Champs in the World 240s when they had some runs here against Waikato and Palmy. But it's how good is it having Mike Herbert back? That's plenty of experience right there for old Herbie.
Yeah, I remember watching Mike Herbert years ago in Super Stocks. But it's good to see him on the track in a stock car too. I mean, he decided who was going to top three in the New Zealand Champs at Miani, in Heat 3. You know, he took young Bryce Jensen out, and don't get in his way, mate. Because I tell you, when it comes, it's going to happen.
Right. Stratford Stormers, they were the two-time defending champions this time last year. When we head into 2021, it's a whole different story and a lot less pressure. Do you think that will help the boys out, knowing that there's no pressure as defending champions? They can just actually come here and win the title.
I don't know, mate. It's up to them, isn't it? You don't know what's going to happen. All of these races are going to be spot on. Hard racing. Those Stratford Stormers, they're one to watch out for. They're a definite team to watch out for.
And of course, they're taking on the Canterbury Crushers in race 3 of the night there. Canterbury Crushers, they've got Jay Holtham back in the team, and of course, the man that everyone loves, 991C, Harley Robb. Now, the man I do actually like to mention, 151, Wade Sweeting. Back when we used to host this title, back in like 05, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, all of those years pretty much, Wade was actually here as the mascot car for the Eastern States Titans, and he still had the 151 on the side.
That little car, that tiny car.
Yeah, the little red tiny car.
Geez, I tell you, I hadn't seen anything of this young guy until earlier this season. And
cars in the first race, Palmerston and Auckland, the cars in the first race.
Obviously, he's going to be one to watch out for as well.
He sure is. Heading on to race 4, we get to see the defending champions, the Wellington Young Guns, taking on the Wanganui Vulcans. Be interesting to see what team the Young Guns field, and a very young Wanganui Vulcans team. That's going to be a cool lineup there. Young Guns to just do the job?
I hope so. But that, like you say, that Vulcans team, young guys with heavy foot, you know, you don't know what they're going to do. You just got to keep your eye on them and, you know, watch the wheels, make sure you can see where they're going to go. You know, they once their eyes roll back in their head, say, they're gone, you know.
Right. Race number 5, and this is when we get to see some repeat teams start coming out against some fresh teams. So the top 4 seeds from last year, Auckland, Rotorua, Stratford and Wellington, they all they get actually a 7-race gap between their first 2 races. The rest just 3. That's the perks of being a seasoned team. So we go into race 5. It's the Palmerston North Pumas taking on the Bay Park Bulldogs. We'll head to race 6, the Miani Maulers taking on the Waikato Raiders. Then we'll flip over. They need an event and automatic page turner here. And it's our South Island clash, race number 7, the Canterbury Crushers taking on the Greymouth Grizzlies. I bet you that's one race that either team didn't want to draw. More chances of getting 2 South Island teams into the final.
Yeah, doesn't that happen just about every time? Every time there's a South Island team, they draw another one.
Yep, I think we've seen it a couple of times with the old Tigers and the Glen Eagles over the years. Bit of a shame, to be fair, because it would have been cool to see two South Island teams have a real crack at getting into the final. But hey, this could work in their favour, and maybe they could put all the eggs into one basket and get one in.
Well, here's hoping. You know, it'd be good to have one team, one South Island team, maybe in the finals, even in the finals. What do you think of that?
I think that'll be awesome and great for the sport. Be good to get a trip down south. Right, Wanganui Vulcans take on the Gisborne Gladiators. Their first race of the night for the Gladiators is race 8. Then it's the deciders, the last 4 races. Race 9, the Bay Park Bulldogs taking on the Auckland Alley Cats. That's pretty much the battle of that Northern Territory right there.
Yeah, it is. And I'll tell you, I don't know if it's been covered off before, but the Auckland Alley Cats, it's great to have them here. You know, after everything that happened last week, I honestly thought we were never going to get this meeting in. But here we are. Here we are. The Auckland Alley Cats are here. They're stuck way down in the pit somewhere. Watch out for Logan Pete. That's all I can say.
Well, he's Bill Pete's son for a reason. He's got that Pete last name. Yeah. The battle of the Waikato, well, the Bay of Plenty area, the Waikato Raiders take on the Rotorua Rascals in race number 10. That is going to be a cool one for the Bay of Plenty region. It is. It is. I would hate to... I couldn't pick that. I really couldn't pick it. But, you know, good luck to both teams. For sure, for sure. Race 11, the Greymouth Grizzlies take on the Stratford Stormers. And I'm going to pick that a very beaten up Stratford Stormer team. Win or lose, I say, win or lose, because that race against Canterbury is going to be a fair bit of demolition. Yep. But lucky they've got the 7 race gap there to fix their cars. I think they're going to need it when they come up against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, the Grizzlies have definitely got the aggression. I'll tell you, they've got fine-looking cars too. So, yeah, it's going to be another one. Like every other race, it's just going to be a matter of who's thinking at the time.
For sure, and good to have Dave Houston Jr. obviously qualified into the finals of the New Zealand Champs, just boosting the confidence up of the Greymouth team. Yeah. The last race on the program, race number 12, the Gisborne Gladiators taking on the Wellington Young Guns. I mentioned it earlier, I know I said it a couple of times, the battle of the cousins between Quentin Hammond and Jaden Ward. That'll be quite fun, but the Young Guns will definitely want to take full advantage of this race and try and maximise those points after the Gladiators only get a 3-race turnaround.
Well, here's hoping. Of course, we all want to see Wellington bring it home, but, you know, being, you know, Wellington fans, but you can never doubt those Gisborne Gladiators, mate.
For sure. Have you had a look through the groups fully and sort of picked out a top of each group to get into a semi-finals?
Nah, I just can't do it. It's too much of an effort and it makes my brain sore. How's that?
Sounds good, Steve. Good to have you along. I'm going to bring in Bianca here for a second, and that's the draw. Obviously, how it works, top of each group qualifies through. We've got Group A versus Group D in the semi-finals tomorrow. Group B versus Group C. That's how the alphabet works, apparently. So Group A versus D, B versus C. That's your semi-finals. The winner of each semi-final goes through to the final. Then we've got the second of each group, A, D, B and C. They'll race off in Tier 2 with the highest winner heading off to the 3rd and 4th race, the lowest winner to the 5th and 6th race, and same with the semi-finals, the highest loser to the 3rd and 4th, the lowest loser through to the 5th and 6th. We'll explain it a lot better tomorrow because it does sound like a mouthful. It's all in the program. It's actually a really cool format, but the reason you're standing here, we're standing in front of this cool, it's got Fastlane Spares on it, but over there it's got Pro Parts, it's got Bearing Wholesale, it's got Gulf Western, and at the front, the best part about it probably, it's got the Rees Race Cars service truck here. It's pretty cool of Pete to bring this down.
I tell you what a guy to do this. So obviously this is the only one of its kind in New Zealand. And of course, Pete travels all the way down to help out all the drivers. So this is very selfless of Pete. What I want to do is... you might need to help me, Stu. We'll go and have a look to see what's in the back. I'm sure Peter won't mind a girl jumping in the back of his... I'll take that, shall I? Won't mind a girl jumping in the back of his truck. So here I can identify a vice. In here there's all sorts of manners of hoses and couplings and generators. There's welding equipment. I don't know if you can see right in here, but there's pretty much everything. I mean, if Pete can't fix any cars with what he has in this truck, it's not meant to be on the track pretty much. What do you reckon about that, Stu?
To be fair, I actually want to see this truck used a fair bit this week, because if we see this truck used a fair bit this week, it means we've seen plenty of damage and we're having a good weekend. Well, we're having a good weekend. Maybe the crews aren't, but I'm sure they'll have a good one, full stop. Sounds like the teams are getting ready to head out onto the dummy grid. First race up, as we said, the Auckland Alley Cats, the Palmerston North Pumas. Bianca, I'm going to leave it with you. I'm going to head back to the nice, cool commentary box, leave you out in this awesome Wellington sun that we always have, and let's get into it, eh?
Absolutely. The first thing I want to do, of course, thanks Stu, is say hi to Wayne and Rachel Hemme. They're watching from home. They've just sent me a message. I said, guys, who's your pick? Rachel said, Bianca, I'm taking the 5th. So, help, Rach. But I tell you what, we'll talk again tomorrow night. So as you heard, just over the loudspeaker, again, the cars are getting the hurry up from the officials. They're going to come out on the track shortly. We're going to go ready. We're ready to go racing. Maybe 5 or 10 minutes. We're going to cut over to a quick ad, and we're going to leave you with Steve, who's going to be doing the national anthem very shortly.
Speeding back through the bikes, so I've just been given some directions as to what to wind back, and there we go. That seems to have worked. So there we go, we've got one of the cars at the Energy gates with the 3-minute bell, which means they've got 3 minutes to call over the mechanics for them to do the work. So interesting that the Demon Energy gate is actually open, so that's quite unusual. So usually the mechanics jump over the fence and under the cable. They're taking the cable away, so that wire cable is used to make sure that if there is any incident at the gate, that the car is arrested. The 3-minute bell, and then they'll be going to line up. Now you're going to see a bit of a game of cat and mouse here, because as it's been explained in our lead up to the racing itself from the pits, we talked about it a little bit earlier on. Cat and mouse means that there'll be a chaser. Those who haven't seen teams racing before, there'll be a run-up, and there's probably going to be some chasers, and there's going to be some blockers as well. And what the what the tactics are, we don't know.
Exactly right there, and I think the main reason the pit gate's open, obviously with Auckland being segregated out in their own pit area, they're trying to limit the Auckland pit crew touching the pit gate, is what they're doing. So if they open the pit gate for them, they can run straight through. They don't have to worry about jumping the pit gate. The same title.
Same title, yes. All right, so the game of cat and mouse has started.
Yep, and our two teams out there, the Palmerston North Pumas and the Auckland Alley Cats, and it's the 3NZ, Gary Lonergan, 8A of Logan Peat, 9A Jordan Baldwin, 45A Corey Baker, and the 659 of Matt Nathan. That will make up the Alley Cats. The Pumas, they look like 15P Luke Myers, 172P Daniel Burmester, the 667 of Hamish McLeod, 669 of Brendan Ty, and 772 of Kyle Lamb. Looks like Gary Lonergan on the pole position, the 3NZ with the 772 there. Alongside, that's Kyle Lamb, 15P of Luke Myers off inside of row number 2 as Lonergan just grabs a tear off there. That's stuck in the front visor.
Of course, the Pumas have won this on a number of occasions, haven't they? So it's good to see the team out here that's won it before, out on here with the Alley Cats, Auckland Alley Cats. So the Capital pulls,
Yeah, the Capital
Ute is
pulls
off.
the spars. Ute is going to pull off. We're going to get underway for our first race.
Here we go.
They're holding them now. We're going racing. It took quite some time, but we're underway, and it looks like Kyle Lamp will be leading us out. There's a 3 and 10 of Gary Lonergan. Sits on the right side. First shot goes to Jordan Baldwin. He gets smoked there by Hamish McLeod, the 667.
So the last two leaving the start-finish line
And
now.
we've got one up and over, and that's Jordan Baldwin. See you
Oh,
later.
he's
The
over.
9A becomes a 6.
Yeah, there'll be red lights.
So the 9 turns to a 6, and we've got the first red of the meeting, the first rollover. And the sunstrike really coming into play here. Gary Lonergan gives Brendan Tye a big serve under reds there.
Yeah, it takes a while for them to slow down, doesn't it, or stop. So you don't. What's the theory? You don't stop until the car in front of you stops.
Yeah, something like
yeah,
that.
something like that.
But now we're privileged to have the big screen here this weekend. Let's look at the Capital Pools replay there as Hamish McLeod just toasts Jordan Baldwin into turn 2. Massive shot there from Ham, and the way he just put the brakes on there, slots to the inside of Baldwin, and Baldwin's already half driven himself into the wall. McLeod just with the cover shot, and a nice lip on the bottom of this wall here at the Max Motors Wellington Family Speedway tips Jordan Baldwin on his lid. The Pumas already eliminating one car.
So the reds have gone off and the greens come on.
The greens do come back on, and look at Brendan. Oh, Kyle Lamp gets absolutely smoked there by Logan Pete. Ty's got Baker in the wall down here in turn number 1.
Yep.
So, well, now Logan Pete and Lonergan, they've actually clocked 2 laps, so they're a full lap ahead of everyone. Because they were moved, they've actually completed more laps.
Watch this in turn 2. What's going to happen here?
A very interesting move here, because Luke Myers wasn't moved, and now he's officially a lap down as Logan Pete, Gary Lonergan are running 1-2 for the Auckland Alley Cats. Luke Myers sitting in 3rd place, 772 of Kyle Lamp is in 4th, and he's going to go into a block roll here as Kyle Lamp. Hamish McLeod in 5th, and looks like Lamp's going to line up. Oh, look at Logan Pete all into the back of Lamp. Lets Lonergan go. Now Pete's got Lamp sideways. Oh, he passes him a little bit over the grass there, does Pete. Here comes Luke Myers in chase, but the next car lying in wait for Lonergan. It will be the 669. Brendan Tye just pulls out. Lonergan spins it up. Gets caught behind Corey Baker, though, does Brendan Tye.
Still Lonergan in the lead by the looks of it.
Yep, now Ty's brought Baker to the infield. Out in front, though, Logan Pete, and Kyle Lamp can't get the job done there. Ticks off another lap. Lonergan is still in the 2nd place there. 772 is going to chase the 8 car. 15P's in 3rd. 667 in 4th, and 772 in 5th. The Alley Cats are running 1-2 with Logan Pete, 8A, leading it. 7 laps down now for Pete. 3 to go for the 8A car. This one will be very interesting to see what happens after, because effectively Lonergan and Pete were sort of given that extra lap. Now, look at this, Cam Brendan Tye. Oh, he's picked the decoy there, and Baker's covered beautifully as Pete ticks off another lap. Luke Myers, although running behind the 8 car, is a full lap down. He's in 3rd place.
So it's the
3NZ car. Here comes a big shot from Tye.
Big shot.
Hamish McLeod. Huge shot there from McLeod on Lonergan. Pete's going to come through. White flag, 1 to go for the 8 car. And Brendan Tye has all of, well, less than 400 metres, maybe 300 metres to pick him up. And he gets Pete. Oh, he tags him. Big shot there from Myers. Myers goes through, still a lap down, remember. So Logan Pete's going to get a clear run, and Logan Pete will pick up the checkered flag. The 8A car takes the win for Auckland. Woo!
Oh, big hit.
Big shot there. Corey Baker, he rolls Myers, and Myers hasn't even finished the race, but Baker has. That's a real interesting one, that one.
So the lights immediately
Whoa.
go red. Wow.
First it's Logan Pete hits Myers after the flag, then Gary Lonergan rolls Myers after the flag. The officials are going to have fun in this one.
They sure are.
Myers hadn't even finished the race. The other 2 had.
So Logan Pete for Auckland.
Well, let's go to the provisionals anyway. And it'll be the 8A car, Logan Pete, that will take the win there for the Auckland Alley Cats. So we get the green, as we say. The checkered flag is going to wave. The remainder of the field will finish up. And that's what I was telling you about. See how they drive to the infield. And did Brendan Ty actually cross the line though? I'm not sure there. That's I didn't know if he crossed the line then before he hit the infield. Wow. He's going to turn around now and cross the line, but it's too late now. The yellows are on. Well, provisional. Let's go provisional here. This is what we call the results before they're made official, because I think we could be waiting a while for these official ones. 8A, Logan Pete takes the win from the 3NZ. Of course, Auckland car of Gary Lonergan. 667P, Hamish McLeod in third place. Fourth place went to 772P of Kyle Lamp. And the 45A of Corey Baker is deemed a finisher in fifth place. Provisionally, the Auckland Alley Cats will take home 155 points. Palmerston North Pumas are going to only settle for 45 in that one. Well, the Auckland Alley Cats, they've been down in their own little bubble there in turn 4 behind the buildings there. And here they are taking the win. You see their manager Jeff Cook with the mask.
Well done, Auckland.
Good stuff to
Big
the Alley
hand for
Cats.
these guys. Gone through a lot to get here this week.
Definitely have. You're sure right there, Colin. They have gone through a lot to get here.
There was doubts that they could actually be here at one stage because Auckland was in lockdown level 3 and it's gone back to 2, so they do have to be isolated from everybody else.
Yep. They are back though. Well, they're here, I should say. The 2017 champions, and they've taken first blood against the Palmerston North Pumas in a huge victory there. It's not often.
That's interesting. The Waikato supporters are actually.
Oh yeah, they would be loving this for Auckland.
Ringing the bells for Auckland.
They would be loving this for
guys.
Auckland, and of course, who knows? Auckland may come up against Waikato later in the
awesome.
weekend.
Awesome, guys. Thanks for giving them a big hand. Great support for Auckland. What a great buzz it is here. It's just such a fantastic environment, great feel, great buzz here. Bianca.
Hello. So joining me pit side, of course, very quickly is Ian. Now, Ian, that was a pretty animated race. Can you explain to us what's happened there?
Our 15 car won it across the line, and then he's been attacked by 2 cars that are past the checkered flag, which should be team exclusion.
And of course, Auckland first across the line. What's going to happen here? I know you can't go into a protest, but you can talk to a referee?
I would say we'll be definitely talking to a referee and sorting this out with the lap scoring first up.
Absolutely, because they counted Luke Myers a lap down, didn't they?
Yeah, and Luke was never a lap down. He was off the start and he chased the guy the whole way.
Well, I tell you what, we couldn't go and speak to the drivers. They're pretty emotional down there. We'll let you go join them. Like Stu said, this is going to take a little while to sort out, so good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, listen to, you can hear it. Parfitt's pretty flared up there, old Ian Parfitt.
Oh,
and,
understandably.
Yeah, exactly right. That's going to be an interesting one to call upon, and I know a couple of times that the referees have looked into replays and that, and hey, maybe we're going to need it for this first race of the weekend because, you know, it showed Luke Myers a lap down the whole way through.
Yep. Showed him as a DNF at the end as well.
Well, obviously he got rolled, so
yeah.
because he was a lap down, technically he didn't cross the line.
No.
He crossed the line before the said leader. Yeah. Let's leave that one up to Roscoe and the team in the officials box. And as we talked with Bianca earlier, we will run through some things with the officials tomorrow. Ross Thurston is always happy to talk to us and run us through what's been going on out on track. Right, second race up in the night, it's Group B, and it'll be the Rotorua Rascals taking on the Miani Maulers as he had the title in the bag. Mike Herbert for the Rotorua Rascals. He was in the very first Rascals team to compete the event in 1995. How's that?
That's an amazing achievement, isn't it?
Yeah, done a bit of Superstock teams racing as well, including for the Rebels. Robbie Sisson, of course. Sisson family's been around for a while. Warwick Sisson, his dad. As we look at the two teams, 52R Mike Herbert, the 93 of Brett Stewart, the 6th driver. 544 Dion Henderson, 638 Robbie Morris, 735 is Keegan Orr. And we look to the Miani Maulers, and it's Regan Penn in the 5B, 16B of Brett Loveridge, 24B Daniel Malling. Then we go to the 41B of Cameron Swift, and the 96 is Brandon Symes. Gibson Tout, we saw the Ginga mullet out there on the 3-minute bell. That's Gibson. He's a good sort. Normally drives a 78 car. So it looks like the Miani Maulers have pole position with the 5B of Regan Penn, the 544 of Dion Henderson on the outside. 638 of Robbie Morris starts inside row 2.
So the Capital Pools and Spas Ute will pull off, and it'll be racing. Who's going to be the runner? Who's going to be the blocker? And of course, all the best plans that they've made at the beginning of the race or before the race often just go straight out the side of the car when they actually get out there and they lose a car or something different happens. Here we go.
Green flag drops underway, and look at that straight away. Henderson pushes Penn to the infield. Outside it'll be Loveridge. And they've all hit the drift track. They're all going D1 racing as Robbie Morris takes off in the lead. Regan Penn in second as he pushes Henderson out the way. Henderson's got a right front gone.
Whoa.
It's a big shot there from Swift. Penn, and it looks like Keegan Orr on the infield there.
Here's the blocker down.
So Miani are going to run into 1-2 on this one. Mike Herbert sitting on the pole line down in turn 1. Robbie Morris has the lead, the 638, and there's some front end problems for the 544 of Dion Henderson.
Whoa, big hit on
and
the 52.
Yeah, Swift goes round. Lucky they were running 2, 3, 4. Opens the door for Symes. Then we go Keegan Orr back into 3rd place. Regan Penn in 4th. Loveridge and Swift took themselves out there. Now Herbert's going to go to work on the 16 car of Loveridge. Spins him up down the grandstand straightaway. Rotorua down to 3 proper cars. Henderson's back on track. So Keegan Orr goes round now. Penn up into 3rd spot. Orr couldn't get past Swift there.
Oh, another big hit in turn 3 as well.
It's all go down there for sure. Robbie Morris is clocking some laps though in the 638. He's going to sit in behind Keegan Orr as Mike Herbert. He has one in the wall down the far end. Regan Penn now up into 2nd spot. Keegan Orr still in 3rd in the 735. And he's running a bit of cover at the same time for Robbie Morris. We'll look down and Herbert's got the 96 of Loveridge, the 96 of Symes in the wall. The rest of the Maulers are running together. Penn, Swift, Loveridge, and now Swift drops back.
Here's our leader going down the grandstand straight now, the 638 of Morris.
He's going to come up. Well, actually, it'll be Keegan Orr that comes up first to Swift. Spins him up. Oh, he gets in front of Morris, though. Is this a bit of vital time? Symes goes through. That's not for the lead, though. Robbie Morris still in the lead. Came back on the straight a fair bit down. Now Keegan Orr, he's in block, but he's actually in 3rd place on track. We're at the halfway point of the race, and look at the straightaway. Colin, it's absolutely full of...
It's like a Wellington car park, isn't it?
And another one's gone to the infield. So that looks like, is it Symes there?
Oh, the 544.
Yeah, the 96 is pulled to the infield. Yeah, look at Keegan Orr. He's got the field held up, as does Dion Henderson. Robbie Morris trying to find a way through. He does.
Henderson's lost.
Loveridge with a big shot.
Henderson's lost a wheel.
Now Loveridge gets spun up. Regan Penn with a big dive. They're on the same... No, sorry. Penn's a lap down. Penn is a lap down on Robbie Morris, and he gets led to the infield. So Robbie Morris pushes Regan Penn, to the infield, takes off. 638. Off he goes again. He's going to come up to Mike Herbert, will be the first car.
So Morris has got a tyre rubbing. Hopefully it'll last the rest of the lap. Or the 2 laps to go now. And the white flag comes out now with 1 to go.
Yeah, 1 to go.
Oh, look at this into 1.
Big shot
into the
there,
wall.
straight off the end. They both hit the pole line though. This Wellington pole line's going to catch a few out, I think. Robbie Morris though now, he's coming up the inside.
of Dion Henderson, and it looks like the Rotorua Rascals will take victory here in their first race of the night.
Well, some pretty big hits out there, that's for sure, but it looks like at this stage, Rotorua, 544, Dion Henderson.
He's crossed the... Well, he's still parked up on the infield, is Dion Henderson. The checker's still going. We'll wait for the yellows to come off. Race isn't over till then. They let as many, what do you call it, dud cars? Crippled cars.
Crippled cars, yeah.
Finish the race as possible.
So
and now 10 laps up.
That's interesting.
So Robbie Morris, the race winner there, led it from go to woe, the 638 car.
It's only showing Penn as finishing 9 laps there.
Yep, he was a lap down, full lap down
Yeah.
there. So the 638 takes the win from the 5B of Regan Penn. Then we go back to the 16 car, 16B that is, of Loveridge, the 41B of Cameron Swift, and the 735R of Keegan Orr. That puts the Rascals on 110, and the Miani Maulers will finish up on 85. So that's a very close points haul. Although the Maulers not winning, they can pick up a bag of points in their next race, which will be up against Waikato.
G'day, I'm down here in the pits with Steve Orr, the manager for the Rotorua Rascals. We're fading out here. Mate, a lot of damage in that race.
Yeah, a lot of damage, pretty lucky really, but lucky to get the win. Bit of damage to fix before the next one. We've got a bit of time, luckily for us, so hopefully we'll be all out there again, into it.
Right, are you going to change team tactics for the next race, or?
Oh, that'd be telling.
You'd have to shoot us afterwards, wouldn't you?
Something like that, yeah.
Hey, look, mate, it's good to have you down here at the Wellington Max Motors Wellington Speedway. All the best for the next race, mate.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Thanks for that, mate.
Thanks, guys.
Right on there, Steve. And heading out on track, the Canterbury Crushers, 991C, Harley Robb. 2NZ is Sheldon Araperi. 151, Wade Sweeting, the 36 car there of Dan McNally. And the 371, Jay Huggies Holtham is in the house. The Stratford Stormers, 17S, Kurt Vickery. 32 of Mark Duffy, 33 Tyler Walker, 72 of Bevan Phillips, and making his team champs debut, the 91S of Kyle Wilson. So first race for Group C. Group C consisting of the Stratford Stormers, Canterbury Crushers and the Greymouth Grizzlies. For the Crushers, it's the 2NZ, Sheldon Arapeti, 36C, Dan McNally, 151 of Wade Sweeting, the 317 of Jay Holtham, and the 991 of Harley Robb. The Stratford Stormers, 17, Kurt Vickery, 32 of Mark Duffy, 33 Tyler Walker, 72 Bevan Phillips, 91 Kyle Wilson, and of course their reserves, Christchurch, Canterbury, Awa Johns, and for Stratford, Corey Sutton. Managers for each team, well, Jay Holtham's in the car for the Crushers, so Troy Curry will be on management duty for this during the races.
Here comes that game of cat and mouse.
Yep. And for the Stratford Stormers, a very experienced manager, John Booker, manages both the Stormers and the Scrappers, so a bit of consistency helps along there, and you know, you take a bit of learning from each team and put them into together, and hopefully you get a recipes for success.
A cat and mouse being the fact that they're trying to fool the other team as to who's going to grid up.
The 2NZ of Sheldon Arapeti will start off pole position for the Crushers. 33S of Tyler Walker will start from grid 2. I can see off the back it looks like 317 going off the back for Christchurch, and the 72 of Phillips for Stratford. So just with the angle we're sitting on here, Colin, we can't see the grid fully. It's is what it is. It looks like Wade Sweeting will start the inside of row 3 though, the 151. I can make that out.
So the Capital pulls Ute. There's two of them out there tonight, but the one on the track will pull away, and a clutch start once again. Stratford Stormers, Canterbury Crushers. Who's going to win this one, folks?
Group C about to get underway, then we get our defending champions out next. Revs are high and the green drops. And look at this, straight away Walker tries to push Arapiti to the infield. Can't quite get him down there. And it'll be Wade Sweeting chasing after the 33. Now, 2 Stormers push Arapiti to the infield. Looks like Holtham's going to start running as well. 36 of Dan McNally on the pole line already.
Yes.
Then we go back in. It's
Gonna
Kurt
try
Vickery on the pole line. So, oh, look at Sweeting. Almost creeping over that pole line there. And we got a big lineup of leaders heading into turn 3 and 4. And out the other side, it looks like Stratford running 1, 2, 3 right there. Yes, it will be. Tyler Walker, Mark Duffy, and then we go back to Jay Holtham as Sheldon Arapiti spins it up. Wade Sweeting will come out in the 4th place, Arapiti in 5th. Bevan Phillips in 6th now as McNally still crawling the pole line. Phillips is going to drop off and become a block car. Canterbury are going to go with the 3 runners. Holtham now spins it in front of Vickery. Oh, big shot there from Walker on McNally as McNally gets Walker and Duffy, but he's got Walker in the wall. Can he get him up? Duffy goes into the lead. Walker's pinned in the wall, courtesy of McNally. Now he gets out of it. I think Arapiti has moved into the 2nd spot now. Yes, he has the 2NZ into the 2nd spot. Vickery's got problems. He's stuck in the wall.
Yeah, that's the 17S in turn 1. He's stuck there.
32 of Duffy leads it. 2NZ to Arapiti is 2nd. Then we go back to the 33 of Walker and the 151 of Sweeting.
Oh, it's not good when a team...
Here we go, Holtham's on the pole line to try and pick up the 32. Can he get the job done? Oh, Duffy goes to the outside, flicks him. Oh, he can't get him. Arapiti into the lead. Canterbury have the lead here. 317, Holtham doing a great job. Halfway point of the race now, 2NZ leads the race. Kurt Vickery in the 17's got big problems. Dan McNally's pulled the infield in the 36, and the first car that Arapiti will approach in the 2NZ will be his teammate, and that's Jay Holtham. Stratford cars bunched together. First in the bunch will be Mark Duffy in the 32. Back to the 33 of Walker. Wade Sweeting now. We see the 151. Can't get past Phillips.
Look at 2NZ, Arapiti really charging. Now he's off down the grandstand straight.
And if Wade Sweeting can take care of Phillips, then Arapiti will have a good little run here. Phillips has got Sweeting to the infield. Now this is going to open him up to have a clear crack at Arapiti with 2 laps to go for the 2NZ car. He's got to get past the 72. Goes to the outside. Pure pace to burn there for Arapiti. Round the outside of Holtham he goes. Now can Holtham pick up Phillips? He's going to get the white flag. It's 1 to go for Sheldy. His former home track and mini stock days, and Arapiti's got 1 lap to go here and a clear track in front of him by the looks of it. Canterbury's going to take this one, folks. Phillips is still on the pole line, but Sheldon Arapiti out of turn 4. Give it up. Sheldy takes the win there. Canterbury crushes. Second across the line will be Tyler Walker. 32S of Duffy. Wade Sweeting in 4th. And see if we can get some more finishes. They're playing cat and mouse here. Is Jay Holtham and Bevan Phillips, although Phillips is actually a full lap ahead of Holtham, so even if Holtham can get past them. Oh, look at that. McNally's got the car fired up. He went for a swing at Phillips. It wasn't to be.
Arapiti got himself off the track pretty quickly after he came through turn 1.
And that's what
got
I was
out of the way
earlier. So let's look at our provisionals. 2NZC of Sheldon Arapiti takes the win from the 33S of Tyler Walker, 32S of Mark Duffy in 3rd, 151 of Wade Sweeting in 4th, and in 5th place the 72S of Bevan Phillips. Stratford Stormers will come home with, let's have a look at that, 40, 25, 65, 75 points there for the Stormers, which means the Canterbury Crushers come home with 120. So the Crushers 120, the Stormers 75 after their first race. All provisional, of course, but I do have some official results just come through, and we'll get to those in just a moment.
Hi, Malcolm Nardo from Suck It Up. We specialise in hydro excavation in the Canterbury region, safe dig methods around services. Also we do septic tank cleaning, drain cleaning, CCTV of your pipes. If you want an excellent service, please check us out on Facebook.
Suck It Up Limited, 740 Marston Road, Christchurch. Call them 24 hours a day on 027 588 8809.
There we go, folks. Canterbury Crushers take first blood. I've got some official results we'll get to in a moment. Sounds like we're going to cross pit side.
Yeah, hey guys, so I'm down pit side with Keegan Orr. I've just interrupted him. He's madly working on his car at the minute. Do you have a bit of damage coming on here, Keegan?
Yeah, so me and one of my team members had a bit of a coming together, bent the underwriter onto the wheel, which sort of locked it up. And due to that, I had to kick the clutch a few times, and now the clutch is heated up and holding on. So we're just trying to sort that.
Now, of course, you had a nervous wait just before because I was talking to you off the air, and you said that maybe that win that you guys just took away, it may have been taken off you. What was happening there?
So, off the start, one of our drivers pushed Miani car to the pole. They hit the brakes, and our car coming through accidentally hit him because he was following our driver. So, but then they looked at a few of the things they done, and there wasn't much to it.
And of course, we were just talking about that earlier when we started, the rules and how you interpret to them and how you police them. So I'm glad that you were able to keep your win. Who are you up against in your next race?
We're up against Huntley. So yeah, they're going to be another hard team to beat. Yeah, the new rules, like they have a fine system and an 8-day stand down, so it's pretty harsh, but it's fair. As long as it's policed properly, it's good.
That's all we ask for is consistency and fairness, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Well, look, I know that you're really busy. I appreciate the time you've taken to talk to me. I'll let you go back to the car and good luck for the rest of the night. Thanks.
And in the meantime, we have got the Wellington Young Guns out on track. Big cheer for the current holders of the team's champs. It's so good to hear, so good to see, such great atmosphere here at the Max Motors Wellington Family Speedway.
Hey, just quickly, we've got a call for Brian Pannell. If Brian Pannell is out in the crowd, presumably from the South Island, down here at the gate, the two Levine brothers.
Yeah, looks like
Jaden Ward, Paul Fairbrother.
Oh, that's all the
Bryce
young
Jensen.
guns.
The captain's the only one who's got his car sorted. Let's have a bit of a run through some of this Wellington team, because you wouldn't believe it, Colin, but one of these drivers, Paul Fairbrother in particular, vastly experienced Superstock teams racer.
Yep.
Debuted back in 2012 for the Wellington Wildcats. Well, but I'll tell you what, before we spoil the surprise, we're going to go down to Bianca.
Yep.
Hey guys, so pit side, I'm with Dan McNally. He's just been part of that amazing win with Christchurch. Firstly, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, we had done our job, we did it, so yeah, wrapped as.
And of course, Sheldon, I was watching Sheldon just peeling through everyone there. I was like, oh my God, they're going to get him, but no way, they couldn't get him.
No, lucky enough, yeah, my car had a couple of issues, but we got it sorted already. Bit hard with no clutch and the throttle jammed on, but did my job, so yeah.
Well done. Now, can you explain what's going on here? I came and tried to grab someone for an interview and they said, hang on, we have to go for a medical, but everybody's here.
Yeah, no, after each race you got to go over here and get a quick check-up, make sure you're all good, ready to go for the next race, just to make sure everyone's okay.
So really quickly, while they're just doing their laps, what are they actually checking?
That you know where you are, what day it is, if any sore bits or whatever. But yeah, we're all good, we're all ready to go do it. Let's win the next one.
I mean, that might be hard to get out of these guys on a good day, let alone being in a brutal race like that. Hey, well done on the win. We'll let you go get your check done, and hopefully we might see you back here on the podium tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, no, we will be. Cheers.
Awesome.
So, as we were saying there, Colin, when it comes to the young guns, Paulie Fairbrother's out there in the 5W car. Now, a vastly experienced Wellington Wildcat. Surprisingly enough, he's actually on debut for the Wellington Young Guns. He's been in the team twice before. 2010, 2011, both a sixth driver, so he's had a win and a loss to his name in the terms of titles, but never actually hit the track for the Wellington Young Guns. So, Paulie Fairbrother on debut,
yes.
Yet he's had years of Superstock experience.
It's funny, isn't it? A debutant. who's so well known.
Exactly. Jaden Ward obviously won the Spike Richardson Memorial this year, the standout performer at Superstock Teams Racing. He won he's raced for the Rotorua Rascals before, he's raced for the Palmerston Pumas before. He's not going to get a start this time round because he's pulled to the infield, the 971W, as has the 16 of Cody Alabaster. So let's quickly run through the grid because we can see it right here. We've got the screen that you guys can all see on track and is the live stream around the country. Bryce Jensen, 9W, is on pole position. 15V, Callum Sturzaker off 2. Off 3, it's 33 of Trezan Ryan Nanabel. 4 is 5, Paul Fairbrother. 4W, Keegan Levine and Jerry Linklater will be off row number 3. And off the back, 82 is Dennis Black, which will mean it will be the 46W, of course, of Ethan Levine.
That's Ethan Levine at the back. Oh, so he's going to be a blocker, you reckon?
I'd say so.
Not always the case, but good prediction. So the official gets into the Capital Pools, our sponsor here for the Stockcar Teams Racing.
8-time champion Wellington Young Guns. Yet to win it. Wanganui Vulcans. We get the green and straight away look at Bryce Jensen with that speed. No fear into the first bend as well. And Sturzaker gets a bumper there from Levine. Dennis Black goes with him. And Levine pushes Sturzaker wide. Looks like Dennis Black under a little bit of attention there from Paulie Fairbrother. Gets him into the wall, but it's still going to be... Oh, Jerry Linklater straight on the infield, the 98. Missed that off the start. So look at Jensen straight away leading it, and he's a mile in front. Ethan Levine and is going to have a go at blocking Annabelle.
Oh,
can't quite get it done, but look who's riding behind. Keegan and Bryce Jensen just leans it through. Great one there from Banger. And a big shot there from Keegan Levine. Oh, he's dismembered the 33 car. So the 33 car, that looks like a left rear problem now. Bryce Jensen still running hard there as the leader. Oh, look at Ethan Levine. He's got Trezan Ryan and Annabelle into the wall. Sturzaker's got Keegan Levine in the wall as well. But Bryce Jensen's out in front doing the job. Paul Fairbrother playing a bit of cat and mouse here with Dennis Black on the main straightaway. And what can Jensen do? Oh, it goes. Sorry, it's Levine. Covers beautifully for Jensen there.
Here comes Jensen, our leader, coming round into turn 1 now.
Yeah, he's got a bit of cover there from Paulie Fairbrother in front of him now, the 5W car. Just keeping tabs on the 82. Spins him up. Oh, Jensen just got the wheel. Dennis Black with a well-timed manoeuvre. But Jensen goes through.
Still in the lead.
Mr. Consistent. Jensen leads it at 5 laps down for the 9W. Back to Keegan Levine, still in second place. The 4W still in second place. Trezan Ryan Annabelle in third, the 33V. Although he's got that left rear problem.
Oh, has he got problems there?
Well, there's only the 1-2 cars going for Wanganui. That's Ryan Annabelle and Dennis Black. Ryan Annabelle went to have a swing at Levine. That's Ethan Levine.
I wonder how long that tyre's going to last. Left rear.
He gets a big punt there from Bryce Jensen. Now Dennis Black on the run. And look at Ethan Levine. Puts another shot in on Ryan Annabelle. He's actually riding the back bumper now as Levine. Comes off it. Jensen still leads it. Fairbrother in second now. Keegan Levine in third. So the Young Guns running 1, 2, 3. Tell you what, if they can finish the 33 car off, Ethan can pick up fourth here and they'll run 1, 2, 3, 4. But still that has to be done. Running 1, 2, the Wellington Young Guns. Keegan Levine just keeping Ryan Annabelle at bay.
Yeah, right on the start-finish line.
Dennis Black's got Paul Fairbrother held up on the start-finish line there. It'll be white flag, 1 to go though for the Young Guns.
Oh, listen to the applause for the Young Guns.
Running 1, 2, 3. Paulie Fairbrother in the second place. Now Ethan Levine pulls out. Parks him behind Dennis Black, and that's what you call a good blocking manoeuvre. Black can't get out. And crossing the line, Bryce Jensen takes the win. First up for the Young Guns. 5W, Paulie Fairbrother in second. Keegan Levine. Well, actually Keegan needs to finish ahead of Annabelle because they're on the same lap. So he can't let Annabelle through. I don't think he will. No, he won't. Keegan Levine will finish up in third, making it a young gun 1-2-3. Ryland Annabelle, 33V, the only Wanganui car to finish. And 46W.
Oh, he drove a great race, didn't he?
Great race. 46W, Ethan Levine finishing up in fifth. You wouldn't believe it, Colin. This is a huge points haul for the Young Guns here. After finishing 1, 2, 3 and 5, the Young Guns, 175 points. To the Wanganui Vulcans, 20.
This is almost a replay of the Super Stock Teams race in Palmerston North where the Wellington team did so well on qualifying night, and they've done it again with the stock cars. So there'll be a huge hometown cheer for the Wellington Young Guns when they come around with the checkered flag.
So haven't had the official points come through for the Auckland versus Pumas race, but it looks like there's a relegation. It looks like there could be a relegation there, only for the 5th place though in that race for the Alley Cats and Pumas. So we'll get to those points in a moment. Can confirm that the Rotorua Rascals have defeated the Miani Maulers 110 points to 85, and we can also provisionally give you the Stratford Stormers and Crushers race. The Crushers obviously defeating the Stormers 120 to 75 provisionally, and of course the Young Guns and the Vulcans were provisionally 175 to the Young Guns and 20 to the Vulcans.
On the track with the Palmerston North Pumas.
Yeah, so this time round the Pumas, they'll line up on the infield. The Bulldogs will get the 4 hot laps.
Yep, the reason that the Pumas don't, of course, is because they've already done this.
Exactly right.
Yeah,
well done. You're learning in this game,
I'm
aren't you?
learning in this game. Well, I've come from years of tarmac racing, you see, so this is all new. Well, it's not so new now, but...
Hi everybody, I'm down in the pits with Hilton Parker, the manager of the Wellington Young Guns. Was that an easy race for you guys, or is it just a bit of a hard one?
No, they never come easy. The boys, they've been racing now for the last season together, and they just have their roles, and they just done the job. So I mean, Wanganui, there are a lot of young fellas out there, so they put up a good fight. But we at the end of the day, I suppose our boys were a bit too strong, and we got the job done.
Yeah, that's right. You got 175, I think it was, points for that to Wanganui's 20. Is there any damage to be noted?
We don't look too bad. Ethan took a bit of a hard hit over there on the start-finish line, but I think most of the boys are not too bad actually. So yeah, bring on the next one.
Bring on the next one. Yeah. You're going to change up any tactics or anything for the next race, or do you have to shoot us after you tell us?
We'll see how we go. We'll just see how the boys are looking and whether we give Jaden a run or not. But yeah, hopefully we'll assess it and we'll know in another half, 3/4 of an hour.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks, Hilton, and hopefully we'll catch up with you again a little bit later on.
I like what Hilton said there. He said we were too strong. Yeah. No.
Too strong. Yeah, wow. Right, they're lining up on the grid there. Trying to make out...
No, they're not actually.
Down on the grid here. So it looks like maybe Bay Park have got
now they're going.
Pole. There's already 2 cars lined up.
Oh yes, there is 2. Yes, you're looking at the
I'm just sort of looking.
feed.
I'm so used to different things in the pits have got it right here. I like this angle. It's good here. And 172 Daniel Burmester. He's going to start from the front row. 49 Aidan McPherson is in behind Burmester. We'll await the first Bay Park car to pull up on pole position. Taking their time, that's for sure. Whereas no, Burmie's got pole. Burmester's got pole. Has he? He does. See, this is the thing. They're doing the coin toss down at the pit gate.
Oh, right, eh?
Yeah, so it's a little bit different. I'm getting used to it. So Johnny Morley is going to start from outside front row. Aidan McPherson, 49M, and 667 Hamish McLeod from row 2. 15P of Luke Myers inside row 3. 993 of Kane Dittmer outside row 3. And off the back, 669 of Brendan Tye outside. 18 of Joe Carter inside. Sitting this one out will be the 26 of Bryce Carter for Bay Park. And the 772, Kyle Lamp for Palmerston North Pumas. Now the Pumas, they're going to want a huge points haul here after that big defeat to the Auckland Alley Cats, because the Alley Cats finished 1-2 in that first race against the Pumas. So they will want a solid points haul here, all the Demon Energy Pumas. As the Capital pulls the spars, pulls off, we're into round 2. It's Group A, back on track. The final race of the Pumas of the night. And we get the green. Burmester shoots away to the lead big time. Luke Myers pulls out, and they've double-teamed McLeod here off the start. Luke Myers into second. Kane Dittmer's going to chase him down. Ex-Palmerston North driver now to Bay Park. And Johnny Morley, the 98 car, in fourth. McLeod's going to go for a run now. And Joe Carter pushes Ty to the infield. Ty has to rejoin behind. And look at this, Luke Myers leaves himself almost open, and Dittmer had a big shot. Well, a little bit of a shot, I should say. I got a bit excited there, I think. Burmester reading the race very well.
Oh, he's
leading it.
He's gapped it, hasn't he?
I tell you what, Kane Dittmer is making a little bit of ground here on Luke Myers, but he's going to come up on Brendan Tye now, which will give Luke a little bit of breathing space. The Pumas running 1-2. McLeod now spins up Carter. Oh, he spins himself up as well. That wasn't part of the plan. McPherson's still going. Myers still leading it. Back Burmester's still leading it back to Myers.
Burmester's still leading it.
Yep.
Myers a second.
Morley in the 98. And Dittmer. And then, Dittmer gets taken out by Tye, but Tye's put himself in as well. Dittmer quick to turn around, as is Tye. Now Tye's going to make, I don't think that's allowed on the infield, is it? I don't know what's going on there, but we'll stay out of that one. Now McLeod to the outside of Dittmer. McLeod is up into fourth spot by the looks. Is Burmester in the lead. Now Luke Myers. Oh, is he going to have a big shot here?
Whoa,
at Carter?
big hit.
He does. Puts the 18M in and drives out of it. Johnny Morley up into third, the 98 car. Now Myers is stuck behind McPherson, pushes him out. Oh, we got one up the wall. That's our race leader. So the race leader's been put up the wall here. So now he gets out of it. That's Dittmer that got him.
Luke Myers is in the lead, going down the grandstand straight now.
Yep, Morley's moved into second place here. So Morley now into the back of Tye. If Burmester can keep the pace up and get past Morley, he's right here. And he does. So back into second. Oh, he gets smoked though by his own teammate and Morley. So that wasn't part of the plan.
No.
Luke Myers has got the lead, 7 laps into it. I think Hamish McLeod's actually moved into the second place here.
Our leader's just taken out
Joe Carter in the 18 car, and Burmester's fired the car back up, albeit with a little bit of problems here in the rear. McLeod, big shot there on Kane Dittmer, still going. And look at this, the Pumas are running 1, 2, 3. Big game changer here. Oh, McLeod slowed up. I don't think he's realised he's actually in the third position. This could be vital points that the Pumas need to qualify, as McPherson's put him in the wall. Sorry, Johnny Morley's put him in the wall, and McPherson goes through to third. It's white flag, 1 to go though. For Luke Myers, we've got 1 up and over. Brendan Tye's on his lid. Joe Carter tips Brendan Tye over.
Yeah, red flag, red lights, so come on immediately as soon as the car's gone on its side.
I've just been given a little bit of news re the Auckland Palmy race from race 1. I'll try and chase that up, but it sounds like there's been a change to the result in the win. So
here comes the replay.
Yeah, the Capital Pools replay. Here's Johnny Morley putting Hamish McLeod in, and I don't know why McLeod slowed up. He was in third place.
Yeah.
He was in third place. That's,
Well, here we go.
that's some vital points. Here's Joe Carter. As he climbs Ty up the wall.
It pushes him
gets
over.
under and just tips him over nicely. Luke Myers and Burmester had a good view of that one. Great shots here from the Pits TV crew, catching all the action from all the angles. Look at the crowd in the grandstand. Love it. They absolutely love it, and that's what we love to see. The drivers love it too. As much as they wreck their gear, that's the reaction that they want to see from the crowd.
Quite a slow rollover, wasn't it?
Oh, well, they slowed that video down, that's why. So we can hear the revs. The reds are out. Waiting for the greens. Here they are. Johnny Morley's away. Hamish McLeod's not moving.
No.
So, now he backs out. The checker flag's out, though, for Luke Myers. Daniel Burmester, they finish 1-2 for the Pumas.
And
Ken McLeod finished the race.
Burmester gets right off the track real early.
Yeah, the greens
out
are
of trouble.
on. Are they going to give McLeod a chance? No, that's it. McLeod's a DNF, so... Well, just the two finishes for the Pumas. They were on for a 1-2-3. Unfortunately, it's just a 1-2. So the Pumas will finish up with 140 points. Bay Park, they're going to finish up in, what are the Bay Park's going to finish up with? 3, 4 and 5. Bay Park finish up 3rd, 4th and 5th. So that'll be a total of 55 there for Bay Park.
A little bit of water going back into the track, just keeping it consistent for all the teams out here tonight.
Build it, make it, fix it, shift it, tow it, stow it, dig it, lift it, mow it, trim it, grind it, chip it. We hire it. Mix it, pour it, smooth it, finish it, soar it, clean it, nail it, polish it. 0800 24/7 rent. We hire it. 0800 24/7 rent. We hire it.
So great win.
Yeah, good solid win there for the Pumas. 140 points. I'm still trying to track down the results for the first race, the Alley Cats and the Pumas. Apparently, still being talked about.
Whoa.
That's the word I was told. I asked the question. I was told they're still being talked about. So the Pumas, I guess, went into that one without even knowing the result of their first race. It's just always hard to work tactics.
Yep. Certainly is. So we're getting through these races really well. We've had some... we like seeing incidents, not accidents. And we've had a few of those, that's for sure.
So we're going to throw to our two teams next on track. It is the Miami Maulers and the Waikato Raiders. For the Maulers, of course, 5P, Regan Penn, 16 of Brett Loveridge, 24 Daniel Melling, 41 Cameron Swift, and 96 Brendan Symes. To the Waikato team, 8H Larry Henderson, 24 Brad Philpott, 27 Brett Aiken, 88 Justin Hutchby, 31 Clinton Cheatham, and of course Big Nevin Shrub is the reserve driver.
Just waiting to get the rest of the safety team back out here on the track, and then we'll get things underway. We've watered the track. We're getting the...
They've been busy, haven't they?
Oh, they have. And so have the recovery teams.
Well, this is the halfway race as well, the Miami Maulers and Waikato Raiders. It's race 6 on the program. So before we get underway, we're going to throw back down and we're going to chat with Luke Myers.
Yeah, just very quickly, I'm here with Luke Myers, who's taken away the win for the Pumas' second race. Now, hard, brutal racing tonight, Luke.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's been 2 good races. We were lucky to take the win in both races. So, no, it's some good points going into the second night tomorrow.
So has it been confirmed they've given you the win for the first race?
Yeah, so there was a bit of a... Yeah, not too sure what happened there. A bit of a confusion in that first race, but no, they've got that all sorted. So yeah, we got the win.
Well, that's a good result. We did have to wait a little while for it. Now we're down here have a concussion test for everybody. You've come away with no damage or no injuries, though.
Yeah, the first race the car was a bit beat up, but we just managed to get it out in time for that second race. But yeah, that race just been. Yeah, no damage that I can think of, so yeah, pretty crazy.
Awesome. Good work. Hey, I'll let you go get your test done. Well done. We'll see you tomorrow.
Cool, thank you.
All right, the team's lining
Yep,
up.
they are, and let's look at the grid. 3-6-1, Clinton Cheatham will start from pole. 24 of Daniel Melling on the outside. 5B, Regan Penn off inside row 2. 24, Brad Philpott, outside row 2. Inside row 3 is 27 of Brett Aiken. Outside will be the 41B of Cameron Swift, and off the back, last car to line up looks like 16 of Brett Loveridge on the inside, and off the back in the outside 88 Justin Hutchby. So Larry Philpott. Larry Philpott.
What?
Larry Henderson. I combined the two names and I got Larry Philpott. Larry Henderson will sit this one out. And 96B Brandon Symes.
Everybody wave to the drone as it's about
How
the middle
cool
of
is
the
that?
track. That's
the
cool,
drone
isn't it?
footage.
Yeah.
And you'll see that on the big screen there.
Oh, that is awesome.
How cool is it to have a big screen here too at the Max Motors Wellington
Oh, it's
Family
brilliant,
Speedway.
isn't
We're
it?
pretty spoiled this weekend.
We are indeed.
Only for the special occasions. And special occasions is teams racing. We get the green lights, we get the green flags. And on the brakes, it'll be Melling. Cheatham will be the first away, being pushed there by Regan Penn. And flying to the outside, Brett Loveridge to the outside of Brett Aiken. And Loveridge spins up Penn. So Maulers on Mauler there. Accidental, of course, but out in front. In his debut team champs, Brett Aiken leads it for the Waikato Raiders, the 27 car. He'll come up to Cameron Swift, the first Mauler car, but he's being held. He collects him, clips that left front. Now Loveridge goes through to the lead.
Yeah, 16B in the lead, down into turn 3.
He's getting spun up down there at the far end, but it's Regan Penn now round the outside. Back into the lead. So the Maulers are running 1-2 with the 5 and the 16. Back to Aiken in the 27, all on the same lap. Clinton Cheatham as well has completed the 2. He's in 4th place. The 3-6-1 out of Huntley. So we see the 24 blocking the 24. The two 24s on the turn 2 here. Miani and Hawke's Bay.
Lots of action on the start-finish line.
Now Aiken back in the lead. He's going to go around the outside of Swift. He's got big kahunas doing that one. And Swift didn't even have a shot.
Here we go.
He's actually pulled to the infield. You wouldn't believe it. Waikato running 1-2 here. Great blocking there.
Listen
from
to
Justin
the cowbells.
Hutchby.
Cowbells are going.
So Hutchby blocked two Hawke's Bay cars. And now the Waikato Raiders are running 1-2. Philpott lies in wait for Melling.
Into turn 3.
Regan Penn straight through the inside and punts Philpott into Hutchby. Cameron Swift to the infield.
1 and 2 running into turn 2 now.
Loveridge has got some problems with that 16 car. He's gone into a block and roll, has he? Yep. Waikato doing a great job running 1-2 here against the Miani Maulers.
The 24B is holding back. He's waiting.
Look at this. They go too wide to cover, but Regan Penn is approaching very quickly. Cheatham right around the outside of Melling. As is Aiken. Now, can Philpott get Regan Penn? No, he doesn't. Regan Penn is chasing hard. He's got the pace over Aiken. Aiken gets it wrong. Now Penn tries to cover. He gets it into 2nd place.
Still Cheatham in the lead. Here he goes
Melling's
down the grandstand
infield
straight.
as well. So the Maulers are down to 1 runner, 1 blocker. No, Melling rejoins the track. Hutchby now. He's going to cover Loveridge in the front. Now can Philpott pick up Penn?
2 to go.
He just has too much legs though, does Penn. Hutchby has a crack at the 5. And Philpott into the side of him. Not enough pace to spin him up. Can Aiken get into the 2nd spot? Now Cheatham round the outside of Melling. Aiken into the back of Penn, spins him up. Waikato back to 1-2 and it's 1 to go. Hutchby with the big shot on Melling. Gets him into turn 1.
Turn 1.
Aiken in 2nd place. Loveridge is trying to chase him down. Hutchby.
White flag is
covers
out.
And look at this. It's going to be Clinton Cheatham take the win for Waikato. Philpott follows him across the line. Regan Penn crosses as well. Brett Eichen finishes up in second place. Hutchby crosses too. What an upset this was. That's a huge upset because Waikato come home 1-2. Clinton Cheatham win it. 27, Brett Eichen in second. Then we go back to 5B of Regan Penn, 16B of Brett Loveridge, 24H Brad Philpott. Miani Maulers are going to finish up with just the 45 points. But the Waikato Raiders, look at this, 150. Woo! 150 for their first race of the night for the Waikato Raiders. And I've got some confirmed official results for the Auckland Alley Cats taking on the Palmerston North Pumas. And there is a big change in these results, so listen up. Get those programs out. You're going to need a lot of twink if you've got twink on you because the results have changed pretty drastically here.
If you've run out of twink, come and see Stu here in commentary because he's got the twink going flat out down here. Give them a big hand, folks. Listen for the cowbells. Waikato supporters are here in force. Great to hear you guys. Great to see you dressed in your cow uniforms as well. That is a fabulous shot on the big screen.
Yeah, that's an awesome shot on the big screen and the live stream. How cool is that?
Wow.
That's a massive shot. That is a cool shot there of the Max Matters Wellington Family Speedway as the Waikato Wanderers.
I want to still of that shot. That is awesome.
Their victory lap. Okay, huge points change here for the Pumas and the Alley Cats. Only 3 cars deemed finishing. 3NZ, Gary Lonergan is confirmed the winner. Hamish McLeod 667 in second. And 669p Brendan Ty in third. DNFs to 15p, 772p and 9A. And the 8A of Logan Pete and the 45A of Corey Baker have been excluded from the race for contact after the checkered flag.
The St. Nicholas is a familiar sight around Bluff as she steams out to capture Can-Do Fishing's famous Bluff Kinner. Once caught, the Kinner is brought back to the purpose-built factory in Bluff where it is processed, packed and shipped fresh to you. But that's not all that Can-Do Fishing can do for you. Try some of their green-boned fish or delicious power products and you will soon see why seafood from the Bluff is world famous. So head to your local fish market or supermarket and ask for Can-Do Fishing Kinner, fish or power. Can-Do Fishing, there's nothing we can't do for you.
Yep, and here's our two teams, the Canterbury Crushers, Sheldon Arapeti in the 2NZ, 36 Dan McNally, 151 Wade Sweeting, 317 Jay Holtham and 991 Harley Robb. For Greymouth, it's the 11 Tony Stanton, the 46 of
Martin,
yep, 46 car Daniel Martin, 74 Dave Houston Jr., 91 Sean Martin and the 417 of Kurt Browning. I almost got the two Martins around the wrong way, that's why
you did.
I'm a bit confused. So we're going to throw down to Bianca Pitside while the Greymouth team have their 3-minute bell.
Hey guys, so I'm here with the winners and the losers of that infamous upset just there. Firstly, Cameron, I want to talk to you. You're looking totally defeated right now.
Yeah, so I think I've bent my chassis completely now, more than it was coming into this meeting, and now I just done my drive shaft, so a fair bit of work to do to the car. The guys and girls are helping in the pits done an extremely great job to get me back out there for that one, so it's really appreciated.
And of course, last time I spoke to you, unbeknown to me, exactly the same thing happened.
Yeah, last time you spoke to me was in Gisborne, and the exact same happened there, so not too great.
Hey Cameron, I'm really sorry that you're going through this at the minute. Thanks for talking to me. Have you had your concussion test?
Yep.
Okay. Go back to your car, mate. You're all good. And of course, we move over to you. Congratulations, a winning team.
Yeah, we worked hard for that one. We were definitely the underdogs going into it. But the boys worked well as a team. We stuck to our roles, and hey, the little jobs is what got us through. So we're pretty happy with that, actually. It's just those little things, eh? And of course, that's the upset of the night, I believe. Yeah, I'd like to believe so. Yeah, the boys have been working really hard on the small things. It's a bit like rugby. If you focus on the basics, then the bigger stuff can pay off later on. Well, look, your smile's from ear to ear. Congratulations, put it there. Go and have your concussion test done, and good luck for tomorrow. Thank you very much, and all the best, everyone. Cheers.
I like how when you mentioned the bent chassis, Brad Philpott's face, he smiled there when he heard that Cameron Swift got a bent chassis out of all that.
There was a bit of a smile, wasn't there?
He knows the job's done.
So the Demon Energy gate is shut again after the hot laps. Teams are starting to line up now behind, or is that beside? At the side of the Capital Pools and Spas ute. And what a picture we had there of the whole track as the sun's setting over in the west from the drone.
So the Canterbury Crushers are on the pole position. 2NZ, Sheldon Arapeti.
Who's on the inside for the Grizzlies?
That's what I'm trying to work out here with
the
camera
angle.
angle.
Me too.
I know that the 46 is sitting this one out. 46.
He's out in the middle.
Yep, Daniel Martin is sitting this one out. And the 317 of Jay Holtham. So there we go, 2NZ and 11 GM from the front row, off row 2.
Here comes Dave Houston into line.
417 and 36C. Off row 3, it's the 151 and 74. And from the back, it's 93 from Greymouth and the 991 from Christchurch. So there's our grid lineup.
I know there's going to be a lot of support for the Greymouth Grizzlies, come all this way from the west coast to be here with us, and great effort by these guys to get here. Don't know if they were actually on that slow ferry the other night, but I'm sure it was quite a trip anyway.
I'm sure it was. So our two South Island teams about to go into battle, and we get the green. Arapeti's going to try and race away again on this one. Has a bit of pace into turn 1 and just gets there in time ahead of Stanton. That's Tony Stanton, the 11 Greymouth car in the tank. Go back to the 417, Kurt Browning, and putting himself in the wall there. Oh, big shot there to Wade Sweeting from the 91 of Sean Martin. He's round the outside of Browning. Look at him, he's foot down. Sparks are flying out of 4 into third place.
Oh, we've seen a lot of sparks in this one.
Well, he rode the wall superbly there. Here comes the 417 though. Thought about a shot, had to back out of it. Now we've got a battle on the far end. Arapeti gets up the inside as looks like Harley Robb there doing a good block job on Dave Houston Jr. Sorry, McNally. Harley Robb's racing in fast.
Arapeti's got the speed, hasn't he? Although I tell you what, Stanton's trying to catch him up and he's not doing a bad job down into turn 3.
He isn't indeed, and the 991 moves into third place as Arapeti has the lead over the 11 Greymouth car. He's going to cover into turn 1 this time though.
Oh,
he had to, because the 11 car had a lot of pace to burn there. And Arapeti's going to have to go into cover. Luckily, Harley Robb in the 991 car is chasing them pretty hot. The 2NZ just holding up Stanton. And your underdog team there, Greymouth, are showing as to why they are real title contenders here. Arapeti doing his best to cover Stanton. He's going to come up to the 91 of Sean Martin though. And this could be a big game changer, it is, because look at that. Up the inside goes, Stanton. Now he's got Harley Robb, and Harley Robb goes up and gets half spun. No, he doesn't. Stanton gets fired to the infield. Spins across. Looks like they're running 1-2 once again. Canterbury, yes they are. Harley Robb leads it from Sheldon Arapeti. Now it's Wade Sweeting in third. So Canterbury 1-2-3 as Kurt Browning gets fired into the wall. Sweeting to the outside of Sean Martin and spins it up. That's going to open the door for Stanton to go back into the third spot. Canterbury running 1-2 though. 2 NZ, Sheldon Arapeti leads it from 991 of Harley Robb.
Just over halfway in this race.
11 of Stanton in third, almost collects his own teammate there, the 417. Pulled out just in front of him, got back in time. As McNally leads him to the wall, the 417, and look at that. Sweeting, oh, he's got one up. That's Sean Martin.
Nearly over.
Not quite, but yeah, like you say, almost. Tony Stanton running in third place, still on the lead lap for the 11 Greymouth tank. And look at this now, Sweeting is running in front of his two teammates as McNally's putting in the mahi.
Arapeti being shown in the lead as he makes his way down the grandstand straight for the Canterbury team.
Great shielding job here from Wade Sweeting. Now Stanton's being held up by McNally. Oh, he's gone to the interesting manoeuvre. He went to the inside, which is the pole line. And the white flag's out. 1 to go now. Harley Robb, your race leader. There's a clear track in front of him. There's all the Greymouth cars across the line, and Canterbury, they're going to bring it home. 1-2. It'll be the 991, Harley Robb taking the win. 2 NZ, Sheldon Arapeti home in third. Second. 151, Wade Sweeting home in third. And it looks like, oh, big shot there from McNally on the 11 car.
Stanton, is it?
Stanton,
yeah.
yeah.
Stanton
Now,
up against the wall there.
McNally hadn't finished the race. So that was a full legit hit. McNally hadn't crossed the start-finish line.
Stayed green, now they go orange.
Yep. So Stanton had finished the race. And this is where we'll wait for them to pile down a little bit, slow down it. So what happened? Stanton's finished the race.
Yep.
McNally hadn't. So McNally is fair game to attack.
Yep.
He did. He's actually done a fair bit of damage to that 11 car by the looks of the rear end. So even though Stanton had finished the race, McNally was allowed to take him out. However, Stanton couldn't hit McNally. It couldn't happen the other way around.
No.
Because once you've finished,
yep,
you're out.
You're not fair game if you've got the checkered flag. I know that probably sounds a little bit confusing and some reason unfair, but that's what it is. You finished the race. Yep.
You can't hit another car.
You're not fair game. That's right.
But if you're still on the track, you're fair game to a car that hasn't finished the race.
Yep.
McNally took full advantage. Let's run through it though. 991 Harley Robb takes the win for Canterbury. 2 NZ Sheldon Arapeti in second. 151 Wade Sweeting home in third to make it a Canterbury 1-2-3 and give them a grand total of 175 points.
That's Andrew Powell, I believe, on the back of the car there.
The Troy Curry for the Crushers.
Oh, Troy Curry, sorry, beg your pardon.
So let's just, that's a big shot there on our Capital Pools replay from McNally. Full committed for the 36 car.
Yeah, watching the big screen.
What was it? Stanton? Did Stanton go? Oh no, so Stanton took himself out.
Yeah, he went for the charge and missed.
It's action for the whole family. With 23 tracks around New Zealand, there is no better way to spend your weekends than at a Speedway New Zealand track.
Here they come to the start-finish line again.
There's something for the whole family. Sprint cars, saloons, stock cars, sidecars, midgets, and much, much more. Pack up the family and make a trip to adrenaline-filled, action-packed bashes and crashes that only Speedway can deliver. Visit www.speedway.co.nz to find out the track nearest to you. Speedway, it's our summer thing.
And all the team are going to the Demon Energy Gate to have some work done on the cars or something looked at. Let's have a look at what's going to happen here. Interesting, the tow truck is waiting down there and backing up to...
Yeah, just in case, obviously, some cars need to lifting instead of obviously using the jack. So while they're doing the hard work, we're going to throw back down pit side and have a chat with some drivers.
Yeah, hi, I'm down in the pits here with Sean Martin, number 91 GM. It was a bit of a hard race for you, bro.
Oh, it was a bit, yeah, no, she was pretty full on. But we got there, well, we finished anyway. That was pretty brutal. The boys took a bit of damage, I think. Yeah, up the Slayers next year.
So what about yourself? The body all okay? You had your medical check?
Yeah, no, haven't had the medical check yet, but I'm feeling fine. We'll be out for the next one and do a bit more carnage.
Good on you, man. Good on you. So going to change your tactics up a little bit for that, are you?
No, just go out and smash them, eh? We love crashing.
Oh, that's what I like to hear, mate. That's what I like to hear. So any damage to the car?
I guess so. I couldn't finish that well. I finished the last one, but it was really slow. I don't know whether it was the clutch or the axle. I don't know. But the boys are down there working on it now, so hopefully I can go back and check out what's happened.
Yeah, we will be without the boys working on the car for us, eh, mate?
Yeah, we definitely need them, eh?
Yeah, for sure. Hey, mate, all the best for the next one, and we'll look forward to catching up with you again shortly.
Sweeties, cheers, mate.
I like how he says he's going to smash him. I love that. I think that's so cool.
And you would have heard him, referring up the Slayers, well, the Sunset Slayers from Westport. They run the Y. They run a Y on their car. Did you know that? There you go.
Of course I did.
Learned something today. So the front end being lifted up on Bruce Harding's car, and we can see the team manager, Bryce, his son, getting in there. But we're going to cross down to Harley Rob because we love Harley Rob.
We love Harley Rob.
We love Harley Rob, do we? I heard that. Hey, as you heard, I am down here with Harley Rob. Hey, a good win for the team, mate?
Yeah, the boys bloody sat me out in the first one, so it was a bit boring, and then they threw me in the next one. They done bloody good in the first one. We pulled together in that one as well, so roll on tomorrow.
Yeah, mate, yeah. So you should be quite high up on points. I haven't actually got it written down. Oh, yes, I have, of 285 points.
Oh, that's excellent, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah. So did you get much damage out of that?
Well, no, I sat the first one out, and then we got a clear run in that one, so... No, it was bloody good. All the boys' cars are pretty good, so we'll be strong for tomorrow.
Oh, nice one. So you'll be able to clean the cars up tomorrow, have a quick nut and bolt check, and go and sit in a swimming pool somewhere.
Oh, that sounds excellent. Where are you staying? We'll come to your pool.
We're going around to Wee Wee's place.
Oh, you send me the address?
Yeah, not a problem, mate. Hey, all the best for tomorrow, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Interesting on a couple of those shots, there was lots of sparks flying in the air from some of the cutters over there, so there's obviously a lot of work going on.
There was. They're getting into it down there. The boys, so to speak, as one of the Greymouth drivers referred to it. Right. Team lineups for this race. Wanganui heading out on track. 15V, Callum Sturzacre. 16 is Cody Alabaster. 33, Trezan Ryland Annabelle. 82V is Dennis Black and the 98V car of Jerry Linklater. We cross over to Gisborne and it's the 8G of Bruce Harding. 15G of Michael Smith. 43G of Quentin Hammond, 54 of Nigel Hazelton, and the 67 of Jason Lovell. So off the pole position, 67 Lovell will start from pole. 15 of Sturzacre off 2, then we go back to 16 of Alabaster. 15 of Michael Smith on the outside, that's the 15G. 43G of Quentin Hammond off the inside of row 3. 82V, Dennis Black on the outside of row 3. 33 of Trezan Ryland Annabelle, and 8G of Bruce Harding off the back. That's your grid. Lining up for the last race of round 2. Last race for the Wanganui Toyota. Wanganui Vulcans as well. First one for Gizzy. Revs are high. Go! Lovell gets the jump on Sturzacre, but look how quick Alabaster is, and Hammond turns right straight away off the line. So Lovell leads it ahead of Sturzacre and Ryland Annabelle. Michael Smith's going to take off and chase as Alabaster has to do a full turnaround. Harding on the pole line, and here goes Quentin Hammond. Looks like he's going to chase down the 16 car. Oh, Lovell gets shot there by Sturzacre. Clutches it, puts it in backwards, And Wanganui now running 1-2, but Lovell is back off and going. So Wanganui still running 1-2. Hammond gets fired to the infield, courtesy of Dennis Black. And now it's Callum Sturzacre leading it for Wanganui in the 15V car, ahead of the 33, Trayzan Ryland Annabelle. Back to the 15 of Michael Smith and the 67G of Jason Lovell. Although, look at the right rear on Lovell's car. Here comes a big shot. Harding fired in by Alabaster, and he leans on him through too. That's a great takeout there by Alabaster. Now Quentin Hammond's on the pole line. Sturzacre goes for the shot. Now the 43, playing a bit of cat about. Oh, Hammond's got two Wanganui cars on the outside of him. Tries to chase Sturzacre. Backs out of it and goes for Ryland Annabelle in the 33 instead. Is he going to hold him up enough to get Smith through? Yeah, oh no. Where's he going to go? Smith to the outside of Annabelle. Up into second.
Sturzacre still in the lead down the grandstand straight.
Lovell's right rear smoking up a beauty after that hit. Now Michael Smith playing on the defence through Annabelle. Lovell goes through to second now. Oh, Annabelle's got Lovell up high. Gets him. Smith swings himself up as well. It's a race to get back into second place. Lovell will. Annabelle's going to have to turn around here. Oh, he's slowed up right on the infield. And now the two Gisborne blockers. Oh, Quentin Hammond gets a shot. And Dennis Black's on a mission.
Takes his wheel off.
He gets Hammond and Harding at the same time. We lost the wheel. That's from Harding's car. Oh, Michael Smith's caught up the side of Dennis Black's car.
The wheel's still going. And it makes its way down the concrete drift road. Still moving. Yes. And it's going to go back out onto the track by the looks of it to join where it took off.
Catch it, and this is a bit unfortunate here for Gizzy because Michael Smith spun up in front of Dennis Black, who's actually now in third place.
Oh, you don't often see wheels falling off a campaign, but it literally did in that case.
Here we go, here's a good shot. Look at Dennis Black, takes out Hammond and straight into Harding.
Wow, right up against the wall.
That's almost a two birds and one stone hit, that one. And look at Callum Sturzacre came smoking in on Hammond.
I think he hit that wheel, did he?
Michael Smith drove up the side of Dennis Black. He kind of didn't need to do that because he was sitting in third spot, sorry. Michael Smith up until that point. Look at this, great shot there. Dennis Black punts out one. You know what? While I'm here, I might as well get Bruce Harding. And he rips the right front off. Sturzacre spins up.
No, I didn't quite get him
at the same time. And then Michael Smith.
Great pictures here on the big screen.
So Michael Smith just getting moved. Oh, Dennis Black gives him the old wave. See you later. He obviously thought he was getting sent off. The crowd want him sent off. I love it. I love how vocal crowds get.
Yes. So big cheers.
Oh, hang on. Now they're reassessing the Michael Smith situation.
Michael Smith, the 15G, of course.
Oh, that was a big shot on the red light, wasn't it?
Yeah, lights were red.
Just looking at the big screen. Get him sent off. Get him off. Are you trying to make this red light with red card? I love it. It's almost like we need the TMO.
Yes, exactly.
I noticed the Capital Pools utes just creeping off very, very slowly to the infield. The Reds have gone out. We're going to go green this time.
Yeah, we are again. Yep.
And Michael Smith this time to the outside of Dennis Black, and that's for third and fourth position. Meanwhile, out in front, the 15 of Sturzacre leads the race. Oh, Bruce Harding had a good shot at Ryland Annabelle. Hammond tries to chase the 33 car down. Sturzacre's got a bit of a clear track in front of him.
So Wanganui in the lead in this one.
Yep.
Sturzaker in the 15V.
Ahead of the 67 of Lovell, which is almost a lap down, because here's Sturzaker right behind Lovell now. And it's the left rear smoking up, as well as the right by the looks of it.
Yeah, hopefully he can keep going. He's only got one more after this. The white flag will come out for Sturzaker.
Now Hammond's caught to the rear of Ryland Annabelle.
Can he make it? Can he make it?
He's going to try and cover for Lovell. I think the tyre's finally gone on the 67. Big shot there from Sturzaker on Hammond.
Oh, he's going to lose the lead.
And Sturzaker comes through and will take the win. Puts Lovell a lap down. But Wanganui, they've picked up a win. Well deserved. 15V, Callum Sturzaker takes the win. Lovell still, no, Lovell's finished, 67G. Lovell finishes up in second place, 15 of Michael Smith in third. That will be one to see what the officials do. 82V of Black in fourth, and the 16V of Alabaster comes home in fifth place. So Gisborne finishing up 65 points. That gives Wanganui 130.
So haven't we seen something of everything here at the Max Motors Wellington Family Speedway? We certainly have with the Capital Pools Stock Car Teams race. There's been a bit of everything. There's been some attacks after the red. There's been some rollovers. And we've seen some fantastic action here this evening. I hope you're enjoying it, wherever you are, either at the track or other parts of the country or other parts of the world. Some great coverage here too, some great footage. Cameras capturing a lot of the great action here. Give them a hand, here they come. Wanganui Toyota Vulcans. Yeah, a lot of people here from the River City. Give them a big cheer as they came down the grandstand straight.
What you think you do with your four-wheel drive. What you actually do with your four-wheel drive.
No matter what you do with your four-wheel drive, we've got the right tyre for you. So come on down to Mag & Turbo.
So the two teams are back out on the track.
Yep, Bay Park Bulldogs out on track is the 18M of Joe Carter, 26 of Bryce Carter. 49 of Aidan McPherson, 98 Johnny Morley, 993 Kane Dittmer, and for the Auckland Alligators, 3NZ Gary Lonergan, 8A Logan Peat, 9A Jordan Baldwin, 45 of Corey Baker, and the 659 of Matt Nathan.
I justify my lies to fall asleep, and I'm praying so hard to find release. And something inside me.
Now this race is the Waikato team. Race number 10 on the program.
Race 9.
Race 9 on the program, Bulldogs, Alley Cats.
Yep, and the Alley Cats are on pole position. Gary Lonergan, the 3NZ, with Kane Dittmer on the outside, the 993. Then we go back to the 98 Johnny Morley. The 9A, I think, is on the outside of Johnny. And then we go back to the 659 Matt Nathan, 26 of Carter, the 49 of McPherson, and the 8 of Brad Simpson. We get the green, Lonergan gets the jump. The rest of them are left behind, and Morley's going with them. Oh, Morley's got Lonergan up, spun. Whoa, we're going to go round and over. No, just round. Bay Park are leading it. They're running 1-2, and it looks like Jordan Baldwin is in chase in the 9 car. Just playing around with Morley. Out in front is Kane Dittmer. He's going to come up on Matt Nathan in the 659. Bay Park have already been in Auckland this season as Carter goes round. That's Bryce Carter. The 26. Lonergan back into third now.
Dittmer for the
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
Leading it, yeah, still leading it. It's Dittmer. In chase is the 8 of Simpson.
Oh, well shielded
Yeah,
there.
good shielded there.
Yeah.
Oh, Morley tried to pull out on Simpson. Wasn't to be. McPherson, he's put Matt Nathan to the infield. Morley's got to correct it up. Bay Parker got a few cars down that back straight away.
Yeah, Kane Dittmer's in the lead going down the grandstand straight into turn 3. He's going to have to watch it down through here. What's he going to do?
Well, he's got a car in front shielding him, and that is Johnny Morley, the 98. He's got one behind, that's McPherson, who gets a crack at Brad Simpson.
Here we go. Down the grandstand straight.
Oh, what can McPherson do to Simpson here? Oh, he's semi-spun him up, but Lonigan's there and wait. Bryce Carter's being held to the infield. Oh, Bryce Carter's up.
Oh, up the wall.
And over
And
goes 26
over.
of Bryce Carter. So Bryce Carter's been tipped on his lid as well.
Right on the Demon Energy gate.
Yep.
And the crew is over there very quickly because with a rollover.
Here comes the Capital Pools replay. Here's a go at Matt Nathan. Down the start-finish straight. Goes to the outside, and Nathan just guides him in and up so delicately.
It was another slow rollover, wasn't it?
It literally was. The Reds were on before.
Yeah.
And if we watch the replay again, you'll see the flagman as he comes running out, almost clotheslines himself on the safety gate.
He does. Look at that. That was great shielding, wasn't it, for Dittmer?
It was. And let's look at the flagman as he runs out. He ducks under. And boom, there goes the clothesline.
Oh, got
just
him.
as the car tips on his side. There's a few young gun flags out there.
A few young gun flags out there.
Yep.
To be fair, I think they're the only team who actually had flags.
Right, the Reds are out. And the Greens are back on. And what's there? I was going to say there's only 5 cars on the track. They're all hidden around the corner, mate. 6 cars on the track.
Now, this is interesting down here in
Kane
turn
Dittmer
1.
crosses the line, 6 laps down. And he's going to come up to Matt Nathan. Morley's doing a great block job here. Sorry, Aidan McPherson. Oh, no, Dittmer's been put in the wall.
Dittmer, our leader.
And Gary Lonigan goes through the lead. Now Dittmer's fired the car up. Sorry, it's Simpson in the lead. Lonigan's down here being blocked by Johnny Morley.
Yeah, it'll be Simpson, the A car. 8-8, there he goes.
Can Morley get him? No, he doesn't.
No, he gets through.
Dittmer can't get past Matt Nathan. So 993, I think he's got some problems there as the 993 car. Now here comes
Dittmer.
Simpson. Up.
They're not moving, are they, down here in front of us?
Oh, McPherson, well, he's got 49 teeth. Look at him.
Push.
Got him full sideways.
Here we go.
Full
Watch
sideways
this.
here. Now Dittmer's going to go for pace. Tries to the dummy. Now to the inside. Still can't get by Nathan. Lonigan. This is going to play into Lonigan's hands here, because Lonigan's travelling in third, and he goes up the inside. Into second goes Lonigan. The 3NZ into second. So Dittmer's gone from the lead into third. We're going to get the white flag. 1 to go for Simpson. And the 8-8, Brad Simpson, with 1 lap to go for the Alley Cats, and could potentially propel them into the finals here with Lonigan sitting in second, unless Dittmer can get through on the 3NZ. Well, we know that the 8-8 wins the race. Now can Dittmer get by Lonigan? This could help the Pumas if he does. Oh, Lonigan's away, and I think the 3NZ will pick up the place because Dittmer's still on the wall. He's fired the tank up. Yep, Gary Lonigan's going to finish up in second place. Kane Dittmer crosses the line in third, the 993. Johnny Morley will finish up in fourth for Bay Park, and Aidan McPherson, the 49M, in fifth. So the Alley Cats, 140, The Bay Park Bulldogs, 55. Now let's look at our overall points on this one. The Alley Cats, 140. Bay Park, 55. Well, Bay Park's going to finish on 110. The Alley Cats, they're going to finish on 240 and are through tonight too, semi-finals. Pumas are going to go into Tier 2. Waikato Wanderers, Larry Henderson in the 8H. 24 is Brad Philpott. 27 is Brett Aiken. What a great race he drove in the first one. 88H, Justin Hutchby, and the 361 of Clinton Cheatham for Rotorua. It's the 52 of Mike Herbert, the 544 Dion Henderson, the 638 of Robbie Morris, the 735 of Keegan Orr, and the 58R of Robbie Sisson. So on the pole position, looks like the 27 will start there for Waikato. 544, Dion Henderson on the outside. Then we go back to row 2, 638, Robbie Morris. 88, Justin Hutchby. Row 3, 631H of Clinton Cheatham, 735R, Keegan Orr. And off the back, 52R, Mike Herbert. 24H, Brad Philpott. This one will decide who goes through top of Group B. Waikato on 150, Rotorua on 110. We go racing. Oh, the greens haven't even dropped. That's what you call premature,
Yeah,
Colin.
there you go. I was just talking about premature.
We
Green
go
this
green.
time.
Now we get going, and Aiken gets underway. Pushed to the infield there by Henderson. And Waikato need to pick a runner here, and it's going to be Aiken.
Dion Henderson has gone way off in
Now
the lead.
look at Robbie Morris. He's going to pick up that running role as well for Rotorua, and could well be Keegan Orr as well. Or are they just going to go for the 100 point to take the win and top the group? Now Dion Henderson, pushes Hutchby into the back.
Spins the
of
leader.
Philpott. Here comes Brett Aiken. Is he going to choose inside or outside? He goes to the outside. Robbie Morris moves into second place. The rest of them haven't clicked up a lap yet. Down the far end, look at Brett Aiken round the outside of the Rascals. Goes Aiken. And through to clock off another lap for Waikato. Clinton Cheatham running in behind. Oh, there's a fair bit of car just going over the old drift track. Mike Herbert smokes it into turn one here.
Yep.
Now Henderson's underway. Robbie Morris has moved up into the second position though. No, he's not. He's back into third. So Henderson is about a half a lap down. Philpott goes in chase. Down the far end. Can he catch the 544, the 24? Going in chase. 27, the race leader, put into the wall there by Keegan Orr. Now can Aiken get him on pace? He does.
He's over.
That's Robbie Morris. Sitting in third and he's on his lid. Robbie Morris goes over. The cowbells are loving that one.
There he goes. There's another shot of the underside of a car. And we've had a few of those over the course of the evening.
We'll have to get the... So Robbie Morris tipped over.
Yeah, they'll just pull him onto his wheels.
So Robbie Morris on his lid. That means Cheatham moves up a spot. Yeah, big cheer for Robbie Morris as he's out of the car.
He's going to the pub as well.
Do you reckon? Oh, here's the replay. He stuck himself in trying to attack Brad Philpott. Now, if Philpott loved the bent chassis, he's going to love the fact that Robbie Morris practically rolled himself trying to take him out. Here we go. Let's watch it again. So Philpott gets a clip there from Herbert. Herbert spins it up. Robbie Morris comes in with a big punt, flicks it sideways, clips the pole line, digs it in, and over he goes.
Oh, It's usually the person who's
That's
got
like,
it
that was
that goes
almost like
over.
a gymnastics mat
Yeah.
routine. Here we go. The red's out, green's on. And look at Philpott. He's going to just lie and wait quite nicely. Now Herbert's got Eichen. Oh no, he's got Hutchby in behind him, sorry. And Eichen is holding off one of the Rotorua cars that is Keegan Orr. Goes to the outside. Oh, has he gone too far? Here comes Henderson. Henderson up the inside of Hutchby and Philpott. Oh no, that's not ideal for Waikato. They've gone from leading the race to second place, but Cheatham's hard in chase.
Herbert's got a flat tyre. Left front's down.
Now Henderson slowed up again. Philpott's chasing him down. This race is on.
Oh.
Here's Philpott. He's got Henderson wide. Goes for the shot, puts himself in, and there's Philpott up the wall.
Nearly over.
This is what Philpott lives for. And now Eichen goes through in second place. Keegan Orr's going to chase him though, I think, the 7.35. He's got a bit of pace. Henderson now comes up on Hutchby.
So it's
Eichen goes through.
Rascals
past
in the
Philpott.
lead.
Cheatham's in the wall thanks to Herbert down the far end. Oh, and Henderson goes through on Hutchby too. Can he chase him? Can Hutchby chase down Henderson? He's got a lot of pace on him. Oh, he's fired himself the infield.
And spin.
So now Philpott has got Henderson, and Henderson's got Cheatham behind him as well. The 27's being held up. What can these Waikato boys do?
Spins him up.
Henderson gets spun up, and big shot there from Philpott into the front of Henderson.
Takes the light out in turn 4.
They're trying to put Henderson up the wall. They've got two Waikato cars doing the job. Meanwhile, they've still got to get Eichen into the lead again. And he's stuck down there in turn 4. Henderson's pinned in there. He's got a Waikato Raider in front and behind. Now here comes Brett Eichen to the inside and to the lead. The 27 goes. 27 back in the lead. Herbert can't get past Hutchby.
So
Keegan Orr's sitting on the pole line. Oh, Eichen goes wide. Herbert went for a shot, and he's going to get the white flag this time round as the 27 car. What a debut he's having. Keegan Orr can't do anything about it. 1 to go. Brett Eichen is leading the race in his debut team champs. Cheatham pulls out. He's going to go for the points. Henderson still held on the wall thanks to Philpott. But here comes Brett Eichen. The Mulu men are through to the semi-finals.
And the cowbells go.
They do. Philpott pulls out.
Raiders fans are happy.
They are absolute. Look at Hutchby.
Whoa!
Oh, Herbert now putting in the bumper. So the yellow's on now, and Henderson doesn't finish. Let's look at our points. So that one, 27H takes the win from the 361 of Clinton Cheatham. Just wait for the machine to update. So 27H takes the win from 361 Clinton Cheatham. The 544 failing to finish the race. $735. No. It's only got 4 finishes down. Wow. Looks like Waikato's gone 1, 2, 3, 4 here according to the results. 27H takes the win from the 361H. 24H Brad Philpott in third. 88H Justin Hutchby in fourth. Waikato go 1, 2, 3. Max points of 185. Rotorua only pick up 10. That's 52R Mike Herbert.
At Wholesale Tyres in Whakatane.
Need truck tyres? Wholesale tyres. Good tyres, better prices, great people.
So we look to our teams, and it's the 11 Greymouth car. Tony Stanton for Greymouth Grizzlies. Then we go back to 46 is Daniel Martin, 74 Dave Houston Jr., 91 is Sean Martin, and the 417 of Kurt Browning. And we look at the Stratford Stormers, 17S Kurt Vickery, 32 is Mark Duffy, 33 Tyler Walker, 72 Bevan Phillips, and 91 Kyle Wilson. As we mentioned, Stratford mathematically out of topping the group. They can still obviously come home second in the group, make Tier 2. Tier 2, you end up winning your races by the most, or you end up winning your semi-final with the most points out of the two semi-finals. You can race off the third and fourth. So let's look at our grid, and it is the 74 Dave Houston Jr. starting from the pole position. 33 of Tyler Walker lines up alongside. '91 of Kyle Wilson inside of row 2.
The cat and mouse game continues, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the 91, yes, that is. Then we go to the 94 from Greymouth.
94.
Sorry. Yep, 91, sorry.
91, that'll be Sean Martin.
Yep. He will line up behind Kyle Wilson, so the two 91s lining up in behind each other. 417, Kurt Browning will line up beside Kyle Wilson. 72S, Bevan Phillips on the outside of Sean Martin. Looks like Kurt Vickery is going to sit this one out.
Looks like it, doesn't he? He's pulling to the infield
Yep.
here.
Off the back, it'll be the 46 Greymouth, Daniel Martin, and the 32 Stratford, Mark Duffy. Big race here for Tier 2 qualifying. This will decide, I think, who races against.
Just about to go.
The Miani Maulers, I think.
So who's going to win this one? Greymouth Grizzlies or the Stratford Stormers? A lot of support for the Greymouth Grizzlies.
Oh, Tyler Walker got a good start there in the 33.
Whoa, straight off.
Coming straight through, it's Kyle Wilson, the 91. Walker underway now, and here comes the 91 as well from Greymouth. This time, Sean Martin. Big shot there on the 46, Daniel Martin from Phillips and Duffy. They put Houston Jr. into the wall, and looks like the right front's already smoking up there on the 74 car. Meanwhile, out in front, Kyle Wilson, and the 46 has a go. Gets him in the wall, but Tyler Walker's there in second place. Goes through to the lead now. Martin, Sean Martin, 91 Greymouth into second. Kyle Wilson's off and going though. Martin's going to come up on a block car for Stratford, and that'll be the 72 Bevan Phillips. And Kyle Wilson now to the outside. Oh, he's getting guided in. Great technical driving from the Greymouth car, but Kyle Wilson goes through to second place. So Stratford running 1-2. Houston Jr. is in third, and he'll come around. Oh, we got one up the wall. That's Sean Martin. The 91's gone up the wall now.
Can he get
Bevan
back down?
Phillips has got him hanging there. Well, Bevan Phillips actually pulled away from him. Still Tyler Walker leading it from Kyle Wilson and Dave Houston Jr. And then we go red. So Sean Martin eliminated from the game. 4 laps into it. So they're going to get Sean Martin out of the car.
Yeah,
He
big
can't
hand
get
for
out.
him.
He's kind of stuck. Well, to be fair, I would've
Nothing
just
to put
left
his
him in
feet
there.
on, you
We
see.
just left him in there. There we go. Now he's out and waving to the crowd. Like a Jack in the box. Just had to wind it up a little bit more.
Oh, we like to see him getting out. And,
Pretty sure that's who Bianca was talking to earlier, wasn't it? Was that who she talked to from the Greymouth team? Said they just want to go out and wreck stuff?
Yes. He just
Here
wants
we
to
go.
go.
Here's the replay.
Crash them.
Capital Pools replay here is Bevan Phillips. He's been doing it for years. Just drives them in nicely, hangs them up, and that last little nudge to get out and get himself away from the car so he can continue racing. Just testing the steering near the 72.
And they go green.
Yep, they get the green.
So it's Walker in the 33S who's in the lead. He's in turn 2 now, going down the grandstand straight.
And here comes Kyle Wilson around the outside of his block car. The 32.
Whoa!
Duffy gets Dave Houston Jr. And Houston Jr. looks like the steering's gone there. He's turning that steering wheel and it's going nowhere. Yeah, he's trying to turn the wheel. It's not moving. And we've got some bang bangs going on down the back straight. That's the 46 car, Daniel Martin.
Yeah, he's backed into the wall.
Yeah, and Tyler Walker. So currently, Greymouth just the one car running, and that is the 46, who goes straight into Bevan Phillips with a huge hit there to the front end of the 72.
And backs into the wall as well.
Yep, he'll get the car nice and straight and have a go at the 32 of Mark Duffy. But Stratford have got a pretty clear run from here. Tyler Walker in the 33 and Bruce. Kyle Wilson, the 91. That's Tyler's previous Keith Gill car before he purchased or built Bruce.
So Stratford 1 and 2.
So Duffy trying to be rid of the 46 of Daniel Martin. Otherwise, Tyler Walker's going to come around out of turn 4, get the white flag, 1 to go. Thought for a moment there that Daniel Martin was going to have a big swing at Bevan Phillips. He actually spins out Mark Duffy. And Tyler Walker is on his last lap. And you can just see the pace taken right out of it, cruising to victory, as will Kyle Wilson. The Stratford Stormers, they take the win. It's not going to be enough to see them through to night 2's main finals, Tier 1 finals. Look at Bevan Phillips and Daniel Martin. They're at it full noise. We'll see who else can actually finish the race, because Dave Houston Jr., he's actually still sitting in 3rd place. So
up against the wall there, look.
Yep,
sparks
they're
are flying.
still going. Are they going to do a lap? Not quite. Well, now Daniel Martin's got to get out of it and finish the race. Yep, he's backed out.
He's going to charge for the line.
There we go. Daniel Martin is getting the biggest applause of the night.
Yes, indeed.
And he finishes the race, and he'll finish it in 3rd as well. So the Ford... Oh, Bevan Phillips is still trying to finish the race. He hasn't even finished. Now he finishes
backwards.
So Stratford will end up that race with 160 points. Greymouth finished it on 25. We go to our table. Greymouth are going to finish the night on 55 points. And Stratford, 160. 235 points for the night for Stratford. Not enough to make Tier 1. Canterbury topping Group B. Group C, sorry. Group C. Waikato top Group B. Auckland Group A for now.
Give them a hand as they come around, folks. The valiant Stratford team.
G'day everybody, I'm down here in the pits with Brad Philpott from Waikato Raiders and his lovely daughter Isabella. Say hello.
Hi, I'm on TV and I'm famous.
Don't you love it?
Oh, yeah, mate. No, definitely. She'll be an up-and-comer, so, yeah, definitely. If you think I'm bad, she's worse.
Good on you, mate. Good on you. Hey, maximum points for that last race.
Oh, mate, the boys did well. Like I said before, you know, if you stick to the basics, you do well. Hey, mate, 4 out of 4, we can't complain, mate. Optimum points, eh? So that's us for tomorrow. That should really get us through.
Awesome, mate. Have you got much damage to repair tomorrow?
To be honest, mate, we walked away pretty scathe-free. Like, we got a few bolt checks, a couple of rims and little things, but as in anything major, mate, we got away pretty scathe-free.
Oh, nice one. You got somewhere to work, obviously.
Yeah, mate, we got a workshop in town. The generosity of the Wellington people are absolutely awesome, and we can't thank everyone enough.
Oh, that's awesome, mate. Hey, we pride ourselves on it down here.
Yeah, we love it down here, mate. Awesome track, awesome people, and let's see how tomorrow goes, eh?
So I think tomorrow's going to be a beauty, mate, and hopefully we'll catch up for you with you for a beer in the club rooms later on.
Yeah, for sure, mate, and hopefully I can change that Young Gun shirt to a Raiders shirt for you tomorrow night.
It's never going to happen, brother.
Should we make a bet?
We'll try.
Let's go, bro.
Thanks, mate. Thank you very much. Thanks, Isabella. Did you see that? She had a tongue sticking out and everything.
She's famous, didn't you know?
Do you know what I love with Steve's interviews? He finishes every one of them with good luck, mate, all the best. I'll see you in the club rooms for a beer. I've come to the conclusion that Steve loves the beer in the club rooms.
Yeah, I think he does.
Who doesn't, though?
Who doesn't, for sure.
Wellington got the best, the Panhead club rooms.
Yeah.
Right,
Panhead,
there we go. The last race of the night, Gisborne Gladiators, Wellington Young Guns. Oh, we've already got a bit of bang-bangs going on out there. So our teams from Gisborne, it's the 8G of Bruce Harding, the 15G of Michael Smith, 43 of Quentin Hammond, 54 Nigel Hazelton, and the 67 of Jason Lovell. And of course the Wellington Young Guns, Rene Huia, Wellington Young Guns, 4W Keegan Levine, 5W Paulie Fairbrother, 9W Bryce Jensen, 46 of Ethan Levine, and the 971 of J-Dub Jaden Ward.
Who's in place of Dale Robertson, who was on a 22-day stand down after the stocks. So we're very lucky to have Jaden Ward available for our team, the Wellington Young Guns.
Right, they're straight into it with the cat and mouse toying around.
Demon Energy Gate is shut. Catch fence in place, signifying that we have all our tow trucks, etc., safety vehicles out on the infield. Look at them starting to line up already. See if we can.
There we go. So Bryce Jensen, the 9W, will start from pole. 43, Quentin Hammond off grid 2. Then we go back to the 15G. Michael Smith. Who's sitting this one out? Looks like Keegan Levine sitting this one out for the Young Guns, which means Jaden's going to get his first run. 5W, Paul Fairbrother on the outside of row 2. Off row 3, inside 971W, Jaden Ward, 54G of Nigel Hazelton, and off the back, as always, 46W, Ethan Levine, always off the back.
Yep. Interesting that
Gisborne only fronted 3 cars here. Yeah, they have. So this is what you call heroic from Gisborne. Not giving up. Not giving up without a fight. Tell you what, they're on 65 points. Wanganui's only on 150. If they pick up a few minor placings, they could be in for a shot at Tier 2. And the cousins going at it. Jaden Ward, Quentin Hammond.
Here we go, last race of the night.
Oh, listen to them on the Libby.
Oh, lips, absolutely.
That's it. We go racing. Look at Bryce Jensen. He's away. Everyone else off to a bit of a slow start, but the 9W is hauling in. Quentin Hammond pushed straight in by Paulie Fairbrother. No mucking about there from Paulie. 43 straight off the end of the straight. So into second place though, it'll be the 54 of Hazelton. Jaden Ward will resume it in third, and Paul Fairbrother in fourth. 46 of Ethan Levine. Now he picks up Hazelton, and up the wall goes Hazelton. Opens the door for Jaden Ward. moves into the second spot, the 971 car. Now Paul Fairbrother to the outside of the 15. Made ease of it. Made ease of it.
We're wondering about this car in front of us. He hasn't moved for a while.
Yeah, Hammond, he's still got the thumbs up.
Still got the thumbs up, yes.
Yep.
So what's Ethan Levine doing down here in the 46? Is he waiting to get this guy out of the way, or what's he trying to do?
No, he's, well, see, Hammond can technically back up, and he's in an attacking position, so Ethan's just waiting, and he'll cover if need be.
Yeah, that's probably a good move, actually. So Bryce Jensen, 9W in the lead. Pretty eventless kind of race, isn't it, really?
This is great textbook driving here from the young guns,
yeah,
and they're just circulating, doing laps. This is laps that Jaden Ward needs in this car. It's his first time driving it. It's a new engine in the car as well for this weekend.
And Paulie Fairbrother replaced the clutch just before the race. It was playing up. So
yeah, they had the gearbox and clutch out.
Yeah, they had the clutch they were replacing. Quick work from this team.
So we've only got 4 cars circulating. No, we have lost the 15. I thought we were a car short on track.
Smith. Yeah, he's where is he?
He's parked on the infield down in turn 3.
Oh yeah, there he is. I can see him. Yep.
Yeah, Hazelton's the only car running for Gisborne. Wellington don't need to wreck the cars. They've done 7 laps. All cars that are running have done 7 laps. Make it 8 this time round for Bryce Jensen.
Here comes our leader down the grandstand straight. 9W.
Yep. Jaden
White
Ward
flag
sitting
this
in
time.
second. Yeah, white flag. 1 to go now for Bryce Jensen.
Oh, this has been clinical for our very own Wildcats. Young guns, should I say. I'm still 2 weeks ago.
You are.
Young guns in Group D. Going to take the checkered flag in the form of Bryce Jensen in the 9W. And he's taken it. And a victory kind of swing as he comes through the start-finish gate there.
Now, is Ethan Levine going to cross the line and get some points, or is he just going to sit there? No, he's just going to sit there. So just the 4 finishes. Wellington Young Guns picking up first, second, and fourth, giving them, 160 points to go with their 175. That puts them on 335 points. That's the same points as the Waikato team.
So maybe there was a problem with...
I think, no, this is what Ethan does. He's had enough. He's done his job. And he just leaves the car there for the crew to move, and he'll jump aboard and grab a free ride. This is what Ethan does. Right, folks, thanks for coming to the Max Motors Wellington Family Speedway. We'll see you all tomorrow night here at the Max Motors Wellington Family Speedway. If you're on the stream, and join the Young Guns taking their lap of honour.